Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for the Christmas Day special. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. And for those that haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As before, you lot in the comments run the show, people. You lot in the comments run the show. So get your sporting questions in. It's any sport, past or present. So you can ask a football question, it can be basketball, it can be boxing. The reason why I named those three sports is because they're the three sports I actually watch and have knowledge about. So make sure, like I said, is the sound off? All right, 1 second. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, I forgot to change. That should sound better now. Mic check. There we go. We back. Like I was saying, people. Yes, the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As. If you haven't seen them before, you lot in the comments run this show. So get your sporting questions in now. Any sport, past or present. It can be football, it can be basketball, it can be boxing. Get your questions in, and I will answer them. Of course, if you are a member of the channel, then your comment takes priority, like a super chat as well, people. No, let me tuck in my two plaits as well. I don't like how that looks still. Need to get my hair done, but we move and that we move. But yeah, like I said, people, get your questions in the chat. Hope everybody had a good Christmas as well. It is the Christmas Day special of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, Christmas Day special. And to Osawi, I hope I didn't butcher your name. The NBA stream is going on right now, so if you want to head to the NBA stream, it's on the Twitch. Timo's running the NBA streams. He did Lakers Mavs. He's now currently doing Bucks and who is it? Bucks and Celtics. So he's doing Celtic Bucks right now on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. So he's doing a watch along for that. So if you want to get over to the Twitch, head over there, or you can stay here on the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, people. Yeah. Sorry, I know. Yeah, I'm fully aware of the NBA tradition. So the NBA stream's going on right now on the Twitch. There's an NBA watch along. So you have Sarcasm City TV YouTube live. You also have Sarcasm City TV Twitch live as well. So you can pick from either or. If you want to stay here on the Q&A, that's absolutely cool. If you want to head over to the NBA stream with Timo, you can head over there. Feel free, people. We giving you options on Christmas Day. I hope everybody enjoyed Christmas, though. Hope everybody enjoyed Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you all. First and foremost, everybody who's celebrating as well. Don't forget the link for the membership is in the pinned comment. And if you are a member of the channel, one of the perks is your question taking priority on the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As. Big up to Anthony who says, Flawless, shout out you, bro. Been a fan from day seeing you on Rance's channel. Big up to you, Anthony. Big up to my guy Rance every single time. He says, just seeing two vids from a decade ago, your grime flow was fire. I've always preferred rap, but yeah, you've got talent, my guy. Appreciate it, man. God willing, I get some more music out in 2023. That's the aim, but it's tough. Shout out to you, bro. Been a fan from day one. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Much appreciated. Big up, Steve. Big up Elvis24. Steve, Merry Christmas to you. Yes, little bro. I hope you're blessed, man. Tell everybody I said Merry Christmas, and you're going to see me before the year's out. Yeah, I sorted out the sound now, but big up to you, Elvis, for letting me know. Thomason, Merry Christmas to you. Tasman says, have a good one, everyone. Big up. Large up Ryan, who says big up as well. C1 says big up as well. This guy out here trolling says thoughts on the Lakers losing the third quarter 51-21. That's terrible even for them. Like, the Lakers are renowned, I think it's this season specifically, for being a bad second half team, bad third quarter team. So, but 51-21, how do you lose a whole quarter by 30? Like, what happened? That's what I want to know. Like, what happened? But then I asked that. But the Lakers just bad, man. They suck. Chuck was right. That's why I always put out that tweet. And it says, be like Mike. Yeah, right. I wanted to be like Chuck. Shout out to Uncle Murder for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Great John on the beat, by the way. Shout out to Great Yo, because he liked my reel on Insta. That's what it is like. I fucks with that heavy in it. When people I'm fans of are fans of me or like something I do, that's the best. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit about anything else in that. But that's a complete side note. That happened yesterday. I'm still gassed of it today. And I'll still be gassed the rest of this year and next year as well. But yeah, the Lakers just suck. That's simple what it is. Chuck said it best. You know what I'm saying? Lakers update. They suck. That's what it is. Like, what can I say? Harris says you've been watching NFL or NBA today. No, I don't watch NFL, and I've not caught any of the NBA today. No, I've just been chilling. Today. So that's why I've not really caught any of the NBA, but I'll probably catch I know it's Grizzlies, Warriors, and then it's Nuggets, Suns. So I might catch Nuggets, Suns. If Timo's still on doing a watch along, I'll still be over there. I'll probably be over there at 3:30 a.m. doing that. Highly likely. It's highly likely. Big up to Jez in the cut as well. What are you saying, fam? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, obviously, guys, make sure you tune into the NBA stream because team has been doing it all, not all day, but since pretty much the second game of the day.
Yeah.
I joined him doing the Lakers game. Also, I told him I'm not gonna be here for Boston Bucks.
Hmm.
So yeah, make sure
That's
you
all good.
support.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, again, people, there's more of you here. Don't forget the NBA, the Twitch, the watch along is going on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch right now. So, if you want to head over there, head over there. Let's bump up the likes, though. I forgot to say that right at the start. Let's do some housekeeping. Bump up the likes. That's what we need to do. Hit the like button on this video, whether you watch it live or watching this back afterwards. Share this across all the socials as well. Let's get as many people in there as possible and subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. We're closing in on 5K people. That is the aim, is 5K subscribers early next year. That is the aim. An NFL show tomorrow as well, people. NFL show tomorrow, right? Where are we at? Joseph says, any chance United buy midfield in January? No, personally, I would say no. If United are going to buy for two positions, I think it's a striker and I think it's a right back. Because they're the two most urgent positions. Like, because after Dalot and after Martial, we have nobody else. There's nobody else, specifically striker. If Martial got injured, because we play, I think it's Nottingham Forest on the in a couple of days. If Martial was to get injured in between now and then, who's playing up front? We have no recognized striker. God forbid he gets injured for 2-3 months, which could happen because it's Martial. Who are we? Who's playing up front for the whole season when we have 2-3 games a week and we're in 4 competitions? Rashford, who can do a job of theirs, but it's not a striker. Who else we got? Like Rashford, Ericsson in the false 9, Bruno in a false 9. That's it. And same with right back. We got Dalot, he's injured. All right, Wan-Bissaka's playing. Everyone knows 2 things. 1, he's not good enough, and 2, the manager don't want him. Even though he played well against Burnley. It was Burnley. He did play better in the system, but let's not let that get gassed up. So I don't think there's any chance United buy a midfielder in January. However, I do think we'll dip into that market in the summer. Because I've stated this a lot, and I stated it on the last Man United I did, and I stated on the ones I do this week. We need a lot of players. I don't think people realize how many players, man. I think I counted, and I think it was like 12. That was a mix of first teamers and squad players, people. If Manchester United are trying to aim and reach the top compete at the top. If we're trying to compete for Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, we need like 11, 12 players. And that's a mix of first team players and squad players. Big up Dennis the Great. Says, big up Flawless Man. The Lakers got cooked on the 3rd quarter. Facts. Ahmed says, do you think PSG can win the Champions League this year? And Mbappe looks very angry and going to take his anger out. PSG could. Are they my pick? No. But when I state this all the time, specifically in cup competitions, when you have 3 players the caliber of Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar, they can win you a tie. Like, they're good enough. If one of them plays 10 out of 10, chances are you probably win that football match. If 2 of them play 10 out of 10, it's a wrap. If 3 of them play 10 out of 10, it's over in the first leg. Or even if one of them plays 8, 9 out of 10, and the others play 6, 7 out of 10. Like, that's a problem. But do I think they're the best team? No. But PSG, I wouldn't want to try and see PSG. Even if I was the better side. We've seen it with Real Madrid, the entire run with Benzema. That's the prime example. You know what I'm saying? That's the prime example. Like, you're getting some background noise from you, fam.
For me?
Yeah. A little bit. Only a little
How
bit.
about that?
Yeah. You sound louder than usual. No stress. It's all good, Jez. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like Manchester United playing like we play Barcelona. I'm shook of Lewandowski, because if Lewandowski is on 10, that could be lights out. And we've seen Benzema do it for Real Madrid. Like, when you have those players who are like in the top bracket of football players, they can win you a tie. We've seen Benzema do it in the most incredible run I've ever seen personally in the Champions League. It was ridiculous what he did. And I've seen other players do it. And PSG have 3 of them players. They have 3 players who, can Deontay Wilder right hand from boxing. one shot and it's like lights out. It's kind of like that. Big up to Camille who says, "Hope you're having a good Christmas, having a great Christmas, and the family is good, flawless." Yeah, man, I'm blessed. Had a good Christmas. The family's blessed as well. Big up my little bro in the cut says, "What club do you think is a good club for Ronaldo to end his career?" You know what I'm saying? Yo, Peter, bear in mind, it's my little bro, you know. Chill, man. But yes, this is my actual little brother people there who's locked in it. So when you see him in the chat, take it easy on him, man. You know what I'm saying? He's young. What club is good for Ronaldo? I don't think it is, because his mindset is play at the top level, little bro. He wants, oh yeah, big up Ryan as well. But his mindset is play at the highest level and be in the first team. I think he should just retire. We should just retire. It's a wrap. If you only, I do kind of respect wanting to only play at the top level. Like I respect that mindset and not wanting to be a squad player or play a bit part role or lower your level. I understand that. I get that, but I'm not, what's it called, innit? I'm not, I'm just not with how Ronaldo's going about it. So I'll say, yeah, like, you should just retire. That's what I would say. Yes. Nah, it's cool, Peter, man. You know now, innit? You know now, innit? You didn't know, innit? But yeah, this is my actual, when you see Robert in the chat, this is my actual little brother people, innit? So all of you lot now know, or the man them know, or the mods know. So if you see anyone being rude to my little bro, you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know what time it is. Well, yeah, it's my young G in it. That's the younger flawless right there. When you deep it though, Madrid were a better team than all the teams they played last season by Manchester City. I disagree with that. I don't think that Real Madrid side is better than that Chelsea side. I don't think that Liverpool side, I don't think Real Madrid are better than that Liverpool side. Like I said to you, the entire run, when they played Chelsea, when they played Liverpool, when they played Manchester City, they have the best player on the pitch over 180 minutes. That always gives you a chance. And you are trying to argue me down about this. Oh, City will beat them, blah, blah, blah. And they beat City over 2 legs. And he had a major impact on that. Same way with Chelsea, against Chelsea as well. Scoring a hat-trick at the bridge, that's not normal. That's not, to my knowledge, it's probably never been done before in Chelsea's history in the Champions League. Lewis or Peter will know, because like they're historians of Chelsea, but to my knowledge, no player has gone there in the first leg and bagged a hat-trick. That's a special player. Like, you don't see that often. Then we have to, that's just why I always praise greatness. And I talk about these players the way I talk about them, because they're the 1% in football. You know what I'm saying? They're the 1% in football in terms of being able, there's very few players who can do that. Very, very few. Benzema is one of them. Lewandowski is another. Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe are others as well. Haaland is probably going into that bracket. He seems to be going on. That's like 6. But there's very few. And when I say that, I'm talking attacking players, because defensive players will keep you in a game, but they won't really win you a game. It's rare. Big up to Let Her Go, who says, Merry Christmas, guys. Big credit to Flawless for actually doing a Q&A, because how did the itis not put you to sleep? It almost did. It got me before. But I ended up just chilling out, relaxing. I didn't drink today either. That probably helped as well. I didn't drink today. Like, I'm not a drinker like that anyway, so I was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Merry Christmas to my guy Lewis every single time. Big up every single time. Oh, yeah, man. Big up my guy Marshall. Big up to you, man. Every time. Big up. You already know. That Madrid team were better than us and we were better than Chelsea. Cool, Ryan, innit? You know what I'm saying? See, and this is what I'm talking about. They beat City, but I can't lie, that was a very lucky win. No, it wasn't lucky. It was not. No, it's not lucky when the other team fold. When you put so much pressure on a football team, they fold. City folded. But again, because you like City and you like Pep, you're not going to say they folded. They folded. Because if that happened, if that was Real Madrid versus Tottenham, and Tottenham did the exact same thing, what's the first thing we all saying? Oh, they Spurs did. See, balled it.
It's that simple, to be honest.
No, you hella loud, you know, Jez. You hella loud, fam. What did you do in the settings?
Yeah. I did nothing. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Oh, is it? It might be my new earphones then. Let me turn
down
it might be.
A bit.
Yeah, it's probably the new earphones. No stress. I'm going to turn down the earphones.
No, I was just saying that.
Yeah, go on. Your time.
Like, wasn't I can't remember when Madrid scored because they were pretty much down, and this was like all over. Because I remember we were literally on stream, and it felt like it was literally over. Retrieved all of the sudden, just and then
Go on.
scored another one. And because and this wasn't like a thing of like, okay, they conceded the first goal and they can't go and get we can still win this in the full time, in the full time. But they felt the pressure of like shit, like they scored a goal and they crumbled it, and then they allowed Madrid to get to second. Like everybody else saying, because this is what everybody would say, even though Real Madrid is a better team than us, everybody would call us a butler. So City is the better. City was the better team.
That's a very valid point, Jess. Sorry to cut you off. City are a miles better team than you. And if you lot went and did that, everyone would say, oh, that's Spurs tax. But why is it not City tax? Because City don't do those things normally. But did they bottle that game? Yes. But they're not the only ones. I watch PSG do the same thing. I watch PSG do the same shit. Real Madrid are different, man. They different.
That's what I'm saying. So I kind of call this lucky, like especially in these high pressure situations, to be doing those decisions and getting everything right. Come on, man! Like you can't call it lucky. You can't say you won your Champions League based on luck. You can't say that, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, big up Casually FC for the raid as well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get Marshall on before the year is out, people. Marshall, remember I said that if you're still locked in. So, yeah, I'm going to get Marshall on one of these Q&As before the year's out, or if not, like early next year, 100%. So, big up Casually FC for the raid. So, you ain't denying City bottled it, so they weren't lucky then. If a team bottled it, that's not luck. This guy just says anything, yo. Christmas and this guy's still chatting shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did. You know what I'm saying? City did Pam Real Madrid, but who went through? Like that's what it is. Who went through? Yeah, man is saying, and since last hat trick in the bridge was Aguero and Van Persie, and they're Premier League games. They're not first leg in a Champions League quarterfinal when you're the worst team. Everyone apart from Ryan had Chelsea as favourites in that game. It's just Ryan being Ryan in it because he's always different. But everyone had Chelsea the better time. They had the better defense. Midfield, you could argue, midfield's debatable, and then attack you would give to Real Madrid. But my point is, Chelsea were the better team at that point. They were the better team. Like they had Tuchel in charge. They were they the defending champions, right? They were the reigning champs at that point. Yeah, they was reigning champs.
They were.
Yeah, they was reigning champs. So like that's how I'm looking at it in regards to that. And if you take Benzema out of that Real Madrid side, they don't get through those ties.
Yeah,
he's the only player on the pitch that could do that for them. He's a special player. Like if you switch him in any of those games, if you take him out of Real Madrid and give him to PSG, or take him out of that game and give him to Chelsea, or take him out of that semi-final and give him to City, they don't get through those ties. Yeah, I know you had Chelsea to beat Real Madrid before the tie. So if you had them to, how were Chelsea favorites? I mean, how were Real Madrid favorites? You know what I'm saying? If you had Chelsea to beat Real Madrid, man, always doing revisionism like these things ain't recorded. I remember you talking rubbish, Ryan. I remember. Steve, you lot continue to get your questions in as well. The Premier League title and top four will be interesting. Who do you think will win the league and get top four? I think City will win the league. In terms of top four, big up Surfer in the cut as well. I think it will be City, Arsenal. The other two, I don't know. Because I expected Liverpool. I'm still kind of expecting Liverpool to get better than they are. Chelsea seem to be like not being able to go anywhere, but I don't know if that's their fans overreacting. You got Newcastle, but I don't know if it's because Newcastle are new kid on the block. You've got us, but it depends on what we do in January. Spurs, Conte, you know what I'm saying? That ticking time bomb can go off at any moment. So the other two I legit don't know. There's too many variables and I have too many question marks over all the teams, including my own. What are you saying, Just title and top four? What are you saying?
City to win it. Arsenal to be second. I actually do think Man United get top four. I don't know if it's going to be. I mean, third and fourth doesn't really matter. But I do think United are going to get top four. And then I think Liverpool to sneak it very late.
So that's Surfer. What are you saying? You good first and foremost?
Oi, Sam Aloy. Merry Christmas and all that. Yeah.
Love. What are you saying?
Everyone's had a nice Christmas.
Yes, I second that.
Did Santa Claus give you what you wanted?
Yeah, Lakers. Oh,
that's
just
Timo. Santa Claus didn't need to give you that, man. That was a given.
I just needed to double. I need to double the up on that. That's why.
Yeah. I got 225 quid in gift cards this year.
Hey, there you go, man. Love that. You know what I'm saying? Love that.
Man. Just say you want gift cards, man. You're just gonna get a load of them. You know what I mean?
I say give me money in it. Give me cash.
Yeah.
Give me monies.
Gift cards, whatever, man. Just
give me monies.
Exchange it, stuff like that. What are we talking about? Premier League.
You lot continue to get your question in. Yeah, this is from Steve here. Again, members, this is your time, but get your questions in. We'll pick out the best ones from non-members. There's just under 50 of you lot locked in. Let's bump up them like, subscribe, Christmas Day special, Q&A.
Yeah.
Your time, Surfer. So 2 questions here. Yeah. Who wins the Premier League title in the top 4 as well?
The real question is the battle for 9th place. That's what I'm interested in.
This guy's a dickhead.
I think we've got a real chance of getting that. So, I'm all for it. 9th place. Get out of the FA Cup in a week's time. I'm all good for that. Concentrate on just consolidating 9th. That's what I want.
Yo, who do you think's finishing top 4? You joke, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy. Who's finishing top 4?
City. I think City will win the title. Arsenal will finish second.
Yeah.
I think Spurs will finish third.
Spurs, okay.
And I think your lot will nick 4th.
So you got 5th? Liverpool.
It doesn't really matter, really, does it?
No. I'm just asking. I was want to know who you think is the best of the rest.
I got Liverpool finishing 5th. I think what we need to do, right, is we need to wait until February 1st. After January transfer window.
I agree with that.
And then I can go, because I'm not too sure what Newcastle are going to do and stuff like that. But at the moment, that's where it is. That's what I'm picking at the moment.
All right, first. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Vino Shaw says, big up Flawless. Which ball carrying midfielder would you sign that'll suit Manchester United? I don't even know any. I can't lie. Just go get me one. I don't care. Just go get me one, innit? But there's not one Vino Shan that sticks out where I'm like, yeah, go and get such and such. Go get him. I'm not like in the striking department where I'm like, outside of his betting scandal, go get me Ivan Toney. Like, I would sign Ivan Toney regardless. Whether he was first choice or whether he's second choice. To me, he fits the bill. Like, go and get Ivan Toney, for example. Like, he's one player I can, like, hammer hard and say, yeah, if we were to go sign Enzo Fernandez from a profile point, he seems good enough. So I'm with it. So, yeah, that's what I would say. But no one stands out. De Jong did surprise me, though, because I got to watch De Jong for the first time properly in the World Cup. And I said it, I think, multiple times when we was watching Netherlands on the watch-along. I didn't realize how good his ball-carrying ability was. I didn't know. Just because I hadn't watched him, people. You know me, I ain't going to bullshit you. Like, if I've not watched him, I'm going to tell you. Like, I'm going to tell you. And I don't watch Barcelona enough to be telling you about the... Plus, he don't play, to be honest. I have watched Barcelona this season. He's just not played. This is how I called Barcelona not getting out of their group. And everyone was like, oh, you talking rubbish, blah, blah. What happened? You know what I'm saying? You man just in love with Barcelona in name only. Yeah, they're not Barcelona of old. This is why they're in the Europa League. If they were that good, that were even a tough group. Because in the Milan are bang average. Yeah, go on.
I read yesterday they're going to offer Marcos Alonso a new 2-year contract. That's what I read. He's only just arrived. Why are they offering him a new contract?
Yeah, it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Mm.
Yeah, bro. We all thought the same thing. City and Liverpool would dominate the league, but Arsenal doing better than both of them. So far, that is true.
Why did you think Liverpool dominated the league for? Because they finished second.
Yeah, when he says dominate the league, he's saying more so like top 2.
Oh, yeah.
He's saying more top 2 in it. I get what he's saying. He's saying more top 2. Yeah. Yo, it's late, little bro. Why is there anyway your business if you're still awake in it? Merry Christmas, guys. Hope everyone is blessed. One question, Flawless. If we had a World Cup in which every nation has their best players ever in their primes, who wins? Brazil. It's
Yeah.
Brazil. In terms of what I've seen, it's Brazil. There's no front three that matches Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Kaká in the 10.
Oh,
There's not a better front four. Since the 90s up until now, there isn't a better front four in terms of nation. Kaká in the 10, Rivaldo right, Ronaldinho left, Brazilian Ronaldo. You could put them four out and a goalkeeper and they'd win it.
No, you're right.
To me, the closest you're probably that can is probably a France in their prime. If you take Zidane, if you take Henry and players like that, and Mbappe and that. But yeah, to me, it's Brazil, and then but even behind that, you can put Casemiro and Gilberto Silva.
Yeah, not placing that cheeky Dunga.
Yeah, even Dunga. And then behind that, you've got Lucio, Thiago Silva,
Cafu, Roberto Carlos.
Show's over, and we're missing players. That's just off the top of my head. We missing play 100%. Somebody else gonna name a centre back, and we're gonna go, oh, him. But Lucio's quality.
Yeah,
that's what it is. That's what I would say. Large C1 in the cut as well. Yeah, C1, we saying?
All good, all good.
You already know. So yeah, to me it's Brazil, Harris. To me, I don't even think it's an argument either. But we'll see.
It's Brazil.
I'd rather have Enzo over Jude, to be honest, even though I rate Bellingham extremely highly. That means Jude is definitely going to be better than Enzo.
Jude's the guy to fit you on the way you're setting your midfield up. Fabinho, Thiago, Jude. Enzo wouldn't set your midfield up because you've already got Thiago in there. So why would you need Enzo Fernandez? Enzo Fernandez and Thiago, you'd have to change your entire team.
Yeah, and
both because
go on. Sorry, keep going.
They're both the same type of player, essentially. All carrying playmakers sort of thing, you know.
And Jesus, I legit said, sorry, just a quick one. When I spoke on Ivan Toney, I said betting case aside. So I said betting scan. Obviously, if he's still going free, you don't sign him. But I was just using him as an example. That's what it is. I was using him as an example. In regards to Toney as a player, you had to say yes, go and get him. Everyone else, I'm gonna give you profiles. But I would go and get Toney. But yeah, go on, Surf. I just wanted to state that.
No. I understand Thiago's injury prone. There's no way your current board is going to spend 200 million on two midfielders.
Hell no. That ain't happening.
Let's be yes, it's not happening. And by the way, I don't think they're even going to spend that much in January because they're still trying to sell all or not part of the club. There's nowhere they're going to put in extra funds. That's why, I don't even know if United are going to do it because they're trying to sell the club as well. It's like, why would they put in spend extra if they're trying to sell? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense, does it really? I'm trying to sell something, but I'm going to put extra money into it. Might be one or two, but it's not going to be a big outlay of like over 100 million or something like that. It's going to be like maybe one signing, or like 30 to 50 million pound signing. I don't even think Liverpool are going to do that.
We'll soon find out. Big on my big bro AV8 in the chat as well says Romario striker, Santos defender. I'm gonna shout you as well, big bro. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could add Romario in the mix. Who's Santos? I don't even know. You think he's slightly before my time? I don't know who that is. He's slightly before my time. So yeah, big bro, let me know. And to Jeffrey, yeah, Christmas is good for me. I hope it was blessed for you as well. Ryan, I don't know. This is a daft question, but we'll go to it anyway. Is Salah a Prem legend? Yes. Yes.
You asked me this question yesterday.
This guy, because he's a New Testament Salah fan, innit? So he wants to make sure Salah gets his respect.
He's the greatest Liverpool player in Premier League history.
Yeah.
He's better than Suarez. He's better than Gerrard. He's the best. He's the best Liverpool player in Premier League history.
Yeah, like he gets into your all-time 11 easy.
Yeah, that's the all-time 11. There's an argument he could go into all-time Premier League 11. An argument. I didn't say definite. I just said an argument.
No, it's an argument. When you look, when you look at right wingers, there's an argument. I think the only reason he doesn't get in is because of Cristiano Ronaldo. It's the only reason he don't get in.
The only reason.
He's probably the second best right winger we've seen. You'll be bad to say Robin was good, but I just don't think he was here long enough.
No, he was only here 3 years. So.
Yeah. So that's how I'm looking at it.
Injury prone.
Well, yeah, anyone saying Salah's not a Prem legend is absolutely bonkers. And that's me as a Manchester United fan saying this. Salah's quality. And, you know, people, you can go check Shameless FC. The playlist is there of me telling Ryan for the past year and a half how good this guy is. And Ryan trying to hate on him. Oh, he's not been that good. He's been your best player in the club, Harold.
Yeah.
He's been your best player. He's been your no injuries, no drop-offs in major forms.
Carried your team.
And he's helped you win 2 major trophies and the 2 domestic cups as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's just Ryan, isn't it, man?
Yeah, you're right. Flawless should Manchester United get Gakpo and another striker or wait for 11? Wait for what? Wait for number 11. I think he's asking. We'll probably save money. Don't wait for number 11. No, I'm not with it. Not with it whatsoever. I'm waiting for number 11. Absolutely not.
United aren't buying 2 big profile strikers in January.
Yeah.
Not happening, bro. It's like one. It's gonna be one and maybe like a youngster or maybe.
I think they're just gonna go for Gakpo.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy a second big striker or something like that. That's not happening in January.
And in terms of like Gakpo, if the manager wants him, yes, because I've said it for the longest, and I'm never gonna turn and say, back the manager. Give him what he wants. Give him the best possible tools to succeed. Because then if he fails, it's like he has no excuses. And then if he succeeds, that's going to give him confidence going forward. If we continue to sign players that he wants. If he's like, get me Gakpo, he's not going to cost an arm and a leg. I like his profile. Having not seen him often, I like his profile. Would he be my first choice? No. But then again, I don't know how the manager is going to use him. I don't know. Does he play through the middle? Does he play in the 10? Does he play left? Does he play right? Because I believe he can play all 4 of those positions. So how is the manager going to use him? But do I think Gakpo will succeed over here? Yes. If you're an athlete and you're PMP and you have anything about you in the Premier League and you're in one of the big 6 or top side, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All the players we've seen fail and they're non-athletes.
Yeah.
It's like FIFA in real life.
That's true, yeah.
The only ones who don't, who I see, who have that superior system, and even they don't hit the heights. I use Mahrez and Grealish as examples all the time. 2 extremely talented players. Yeah, go on, Simon.
Yeah, the only non-athlete that succeeded, who was the best player in the league, man, was Eden Hazard, man.
Yeah, and that's Eden Hazard, who is one of the best. Do you see where we have to go to? One of the best players we've ever seen in the Premier League. You have to go all-time greats to talk about that. Plus, that's what, 2015. So we're talking, what, 7-8 years ago? Because we're almost in 2018.
Yeah,
I mean, we're almost in 2023, sorry. So you're saying 2012. So we're going 10 years ago. Like, so yeah. But yeah, Jeremiah, I'm not sure about Gakpo. I don't know if it will happen or not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And Jeffrey, on the number 11 thing, we can't release him yet because he's done nothing. He's not breached his contract. So we can't release him
to unfair dismissal.
Yeah, unfair dismissal. Just because he's been arrested and he's been charged until a verdict is given, we can't. Manchester United can't do anything. If he's found guilty, his contract will be terminated. If he's not found guilty, his contract probably won't be terminated. But I think because the United and the PR team that we are will still move him on. But I hope he don't play football again anyway. But that's just my thoughts on it. But yeah, no more questions about number 11. I'm not entertaining it. I know you're new here, Jeffrey, but yeah, please, no more questions. Merry Christmas to Malcolm as well, on number 11, I mean. Mertazo, if I'm about after this, I'll jump on clubs. If I'm about after this. Yeah, Ryan, stop talking rubbish. Hey, Jeremiah, that is on any stream he's on, whether he's on stream or in the chat. Like 100%.
Not going to change in 2023, that's for sure.
Yeah, that is one thing. That is one Christmas miracle we won't get. Yeah, even Santa said, I can't do that.
Yeah, what do you think I am, man? I just got enough to fly these reindeer. You know, I can't do everything.
Jesus says we have to buy a goal scorer. We can kiss CL goodbye and sign into one Champions League football. I think people put too much stock in Champions League. I've seen Manchester United sign top quality players outside of the Champions League.
Dude, we signed in Kunku. We're not going to finish in the Champions League football.
Like, you don't need it. It's some money. Do you have the capital?
Oh, you just have to overpay.
Do you have the finance?
You
Yes.
have to overpay. That's what you have to do. Or exactly. You just overpay or just hope that your name's big enough to attract players. You know what I mean? Or you think they go, well, it's only going to be a year out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Something like
That's
that.
legit. So
and Kuku's signed. You know what I mean? He could have gone anywhere. He could have gone mad. You know what? I've seen where you're at the moment. I'm going to wait till the summer. Someone else
Facts.
can do.
Facts.
I mean, it's like
100%
that.
facts. Like, so that's what I would say about that is we have to. So I don't think it's the be all and end all with Manchester United, because we should, whether we make any signings or not, we should still win the Europa League. I've said this. When you look at the competition in the Premier League, I'd argue heavily we should finish top 4 regardless. Just because the league, not because we're great, it's because the opposition ain't that good. Liverpool are in a mess. Chelsea, you hear about all being in a mess. Newcastle are on the come up. Spurs, like I said, are a ticking time bomb with
Conte.
with Conte. That's 3 of the other 5. So 3 of the 5 is. So yeah, and yeah, there will be watch-alongs for 2 games tomorrow as well, people.
Ivan Tony ball for the last time, man. Cheers.
Yes, but then players get huge wages, they underperform, and we can't move them on. Who's underperformed that we can't? Well, that's on the team then. That's on the team.
Recruitment.
Well, that's on the recruitment. Don't blame. That's on the recruitment. That's on the player. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's on the player, so that's what it is. And there isn't no huge player. Who's a huge player? Manchester United couldn't move on because of wages. Apart from Phil Jones.
They'll say
We've moved.
Pogba, innit?
You'll say who?
They'll say Pogba, innit?
Pogba. No, we refuse to sell Pogba.
Exactly.
We refuse to sell Pogba. Pogba will get a move. Pogba's not like all the players at Manchester United, apart from Ronaldo. If they all left, would go somewhere, like teams would be interested in it. Even the players I don't rate, even a McTominay would go somewhere. I'm saying, like, even a McTominay would be signed by an Everton or signed by a Premier League side. Yeah, Ronaldo's the only one, or Southampton or something like that. That's what that is. We haven't tried to sell Maguire. We haven't tried.
I could see a Maguire at Everton.
See, man just be saying anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, man just be saying, oh, you can't move on players when they're on big wages. No, you can't move on players when they underperform.
Plus,
that's what makes it tough.
If you think about it, unless someone goes up, no one really puts a player up for sale unless they do something wrong, because you're in a weakened position then.
Exactly.
That's the part of negotiations. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like, we knew
Hazard
Hazard was leaving 2019. We didn't put him up for sale. You know what I mean? You just lose. You don't get 120 million or whatever we got for him. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you're not going to put Harry Maguire up for sale because his price has dipped anyway, and it will dip even more.
Exactly.
Yeah, Maguire's nothing to do with his wages. It's because he's a poor centre back.
Yeah.
It's because of his poor performances. Why do we always do mental gymnastics? He's a poor footballer. That's the problem.
Because of his poor mentality and his poor footballing ability. It's just that.
Poor. Very poor.
He's just poor, man.
Yeah, like, it's nothing to do with wages. You know what I'm saying? And that's nothing to do with nothing. Like, you take the risk when you sign anybody. If the player underperforms, that's on the player, that's on the manager, that's on the team, that's on the recruitment. Where you portion the blame and how much to each one of those departments is different. But he's still at home, you know what I'm saying? And he's just a poor player. Like I said, all our signings this summer have been fine. Ironically. But you know why? Because they're all good players. I bet Casemiro's one of our highest earners. Eriksen's probably one of our highest earners.
I think he is now with Ronaldo gone.
No, but not the highest, but one of. Like, Casemiro's probably top 3.
I think he's the highest.
Is he the highest? So Casemiro one of the highest. Eriksen's one of the highest. Anthony's probably one of the highest.
Well, Martinez is probably somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
Rashford's on 250, isn't he?
And people forget as well.
Apparently your fans are not feeling Anthony like that.
Because our fans are idiots, that's why. Our fans, a lot of our fan base wanted us to keep Cristiano Ronaldo. What? So you're telling me we haven't paid over the odds and wages for our signings over the last 6 years? No, I don't think there's such thing as paid over the odds. If them players delivered, we're not talking about wages. If you're playing a player 500k a week, just use that as a figure. That's an astronomical number. But guess what? If he scores you 45 goals a season, you're gonna shut up.
Exactly. They don't care what.
See, man said about how many said it there? Casemiro's on 300k a week. If that's the case, I don't care. But if he comes in and underperforms, we're gonna say, oh, he shouldn't be on that much. So no, I don't think we've overpaid. I just think we haven't got the right players in. Yeah, go on. Bro.
Does anyone know what Lisandro Martinez's wages are? Does anyone know?
Never been mentioned.
Exactly.
Never been mentioned.
Exactly.
It doesn't need to be mentioned.
Never been mentioned.
Exactly.
And Jesus says no one delivered over the last 6 years. Yes, because all of our signings have been poor over the last 6 years. That's why we haven't won a trophy in 6 years. You see the parallel?
Yeah.
You see everybody's been at fault. That's why their managers over the past 6 years are no longer here. That's why they've all gone to a lower level or unemployed or managing under 14 team.
Yeah.
This is why Van Gaal had to go back to the Netherlands. Mourinho's managing in the third tier of European competition. Moyes is at West Ham. All he couldn't get a job and he's playing under 14s. And all them players who weren't good enough, who we've moved on, what have they done since? I give Di Maria his credit. He just won a World Cup. What's he done since leaving Manchester United at club level?
Yeah.
What's Pogba done? Zlatan picked up a Serie A.
Yeah.
Like, what's Herrera done?
No, Di Maria won a Copa America.
And won a Copa America, so 2. So he's done everything at international level, nothing at club level.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our recruitment's awful. I man say that. No one's delivered in the 6 years. Yes, because that's why we haven't won a trophy in the last 6 years. Like everybody. Who did we move on as a sale? I'm not sure. You'll have to go check. I'm not sure. You'll have to, but whether it's sale or not, them players haven't been good enough. I don't know what we're debating here. There's nothing to debate. The reason why Manchester United haven't won a trophy in 6 years is because the recruitment has been bad.
Yeah.
So that's on the recruitment. That's on the players we brought in. That's on the team. That's on the manager.
No,
Jeremiah, I'm not saying Herrera wasn't decent for us. He was decent for us because he played his part in us winning the last trophy we won. I'm saying since he left. I'm talking about these players since we left.
Yeah, it's not done anything.
All these players who we let go have done nothing since they left at club level. I think Zlatan, like I said, won a Serie A. That's it.
I don't. The thing is, like, I think that's nearly every club, really. It's like us. They've been, you got rid of Salah and De Bruyne. Okay. You know, we won two league titles out of 3 after we sold them. No, you know, I'm not going to swap anything really that we won. I mean, but you know, that was our fault, and they weren't like, you know, it happens, isn't it? It's just right place, right time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Black facts. Flawless, with and without incomings in January, where do you think we'll finish the end of the season? With signings in the top 4, without signings outside of the top 4. I think this window is key coming up. I think it's absolutely key for Manchester United that we make, like, that can be the difference in us having a successful season and a non-successful season. So I hope Ten Hag is backed again. I don't know
if Jez is there, but the other club I'm really interested in
I'm here.
is Spurs. I want to see what they do in January. See what they do.
Spurs ain't doing
it's gonna be. I can already spoiler alert, man. It's gonna be a clown show. This is what's gonna be, man. You're gonna hear some big names that come to once, and then we end up from some guys that nobody heard of, and like, I'm not even see the funny thing is I forgot that we're playing tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you're the first game up, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not watching, but like, I'm probably gonna be sleep. I'm probably gonna wake up to the result. To be honest, like I already said, man, I'm generally just waiting for the AC Milan games just to watch Leo. I'm not even watching the game to watch us. I'm watching the game for Leo. That's the only reason, really. I'm gonna be disappointed if he gets injured or something. I'll be real. If Leo gets injured,
Kulusevski's back though.
It doesn't matter, man. Emerson is his right wing back behind him. It doesn't matter, man. Like I said, man. That's what I'm saying. I already actually, funny enough, I don't want Conte to get no money in January. I'll be real.
I know what you're saying.
Because for me,
make him earn it, man. Make him earn it.
Exactly. Because and for me, it's like he is questioning if he really wants to sign a new contract, and that's fair enough. I'm not saying sign a new contract at Tottenham because it's not like we are trying to. It's not like we have ambition to win trophies or anything like that. We actually want to go over the line, but you're not signing a new deal. So why are you getting new players? I don't get it.
Yeah.
For me, you only get the money if you actually go and sign a new deal. Like I'm not giving somebody with 6 months left new signings. I'm sorry, I'm not with that.
True.
You lot again continue to get your questions in. Don't forget the link for the membership is in the pinned comment link. Many great perks, including your on the Q&As. Your question will take priority. I will star it and we'll get to it as well. Jeremiah says if I was Man United board, I'd break the bank for Mbappe in January. Hey Jeremiah, I'm with that. Let's just throw it all at the wall.
You'd have to sell part of Man United to
Hey, I'm
buy
with
him.
it, man. I'm with
So
it.
awful.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I would get rid of our entire attack for him. You know what I'm saying? Everyone. Just Kylian Mbappe, yo, just get the ball to Kylian and get out of the way.
Hey, for the rest of this season, remember Tommy is left winger, man.
There was a Photoshop.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Of him in a red kit. He didn't look good in a red kit, man.
Oh yeah. It sounds like you hating, innit? That sounds like you seen them blue tinted spectacles. That's what it sounds like you got on, man.
Blue.
You know what I'm saying?
Blue.
Yeah,
You already looks good in blue, man.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, one of our third kits is blue actually. So yeah, all right, calm.
Yeah,
do you think Anthony will be a good signing or a flop? I like Anthony. I think he'll be a good signing. Everything I've seen of him so far when he's played, I go, you fit the bill. And one of the things people was talking about was his lack of goals, and then he scored 3 in his first 3. So I'm like, you're a goal for it, and he looks a goal for it all the time. Great outlet, goals. And either side as well, I've seen him run down the outside of fullbacks. I've seen him cut in on his left foot. And I think as he gets more I think as he gets more used to the league and accustomed to the league and his teammates in United get better, he'll be fine. So yeah, I think Anthony will be a good signing. But again, if he fails, people are talking about 90 million flop and how much money he's on. But because he succeeded, no one's talking about him being 90 M's. How much was Casemiro? 70? 60? No one don't talk about it.
60.
No one don't talk about, you're 60 M's. Let him have been trashed though. 60 M's on his bum from Real Madrid. He's over, you know what I'm saying? He's over the hill, blah, blah, blah. He's there. He only came for the money and all this nonsense. And he's been our best player.
Yeah,
one of our best players. I say, man, people are too far yin or too far yang in that. It's never that good and it's never that bad. But, people, I think because they're emotionally invested in their team, as am I, they just let their feelings and emotions get in the way. And then just some of the stuff I hear is just outrageous. Like, to write off Anthony, I'm not saying you are, Jeffrey, but like, if you were to write off, like, at least let man play 10 games, 10 Premier League games, and then give like 2-3 games.
Played about 5,
About 5 matches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the season is 50-60 games.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, but I want the season to end, then I'll say it.
So you're gonna wait 6 months?
Yeah. I remember, don't
But you remember, yeah?
Of course, bro.
You need to set yourself a reminder on your phone or something.
Bro, man, I remember when Ryan chat shit, man. So I remember this, man.
But which stat? Bloody hell.
You're talking about Liverpool's 4th choice centre back in the chat, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But here we are.
Good Lord, man.
Yeah, man. Who cares, man? Like, it is. Oh yeah, and I wanted to start because actually I wanted to get to this because someone saying Arab King says I don't think Maguire is poor. I think he can handle the Manchester United pressure. He plays well for England because he knows there's no need to win. But Manchester United, nah, I disagree with this because I just seen him get dunked. This whole he plays well for England is because England don't play anybody good. They played a half decent French side and he got dunked on for the goal. I don't bring me Panama and Colombia and Costa Rica and Scotland and Wales and Liechtenstein and San Marino. I could play that centre back against these men.
Do you want to know where San Marino's ranked in the FIFA rankings?
Do
you want to know where San Marino's ranked in the FIFA?
Any like bottom?
I think they're just about bottom in this out of 200 teams.
Yeah. Aren't they like below like India and something like that? Or,
I think they're low. They're even lower than Pakistan.
Yeah,
legit.
And Pakistan are trash.
Yeah, hold that, man. Hold that. This is what I'm saying. So no, I don't think he plays well for England. I think the competition is his level. Because I think if you put any centre back from the Premier League at that level, they'll do all right. Playing in a better team. Don't bring me Scotland, Wales, Iran, Costa Rica, San Marino, Colombia. Come on, man. And then you got dunked on for the goal. Everyone forgets that. He was the closest to Giroud. Because the header actually came off him. It took a slight deflection to hit him. Where he used to Hey, how many likes we on, mods? How many likes we on? Let's get that up because Premier League is back. People keep mentioning it, so we're back. We're back to back watch alongs tomorrow. Can't remember what games we doing. I ain't gonna lie. Who's the first game?
Spurs.
Brentford, Tottenham.
Yeah. Now we're doing the 5:30. We're doing the 5:30 and the 7:45.
Oh, that's Aston Villa, Liverpool.
Aston Villa, Liverpool,
and it's Arsenal, West Ham after that. I think so.
There we go, people. They're the two games: Aston Villa, Liverpool, Arsenal, West Ham. But all of this is on the upcoming live stream schedule anyway.
Put your notifications.
Yeah, Elias, go check the upcoming live stream schedule. Go hit the like, go hit the notification bell on there, and then it's all there, people.
It's all there. That's what actually reminds me because I was on Twitter. It's actually crazy because like last week was also the World Cup final, and somebody tweeted on my timeline, Mbappe nearly killed me last week. Like I was like, because he wanted to see Messi win the World Cup, but nah, I kind of got. It's actually crazy. It's only been a week still. Like it's not sunk in yet still.
Oh yeah, Jez, bro. What's happening with Jed Spence? Is he going on loan?
I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen with Jed Spence. I'll be real. I don't like. No, apparently, the club wants to sell Papa Matasar. They want to sell Gil. I'm seeing stuff like guys like what's the name again? I'm seeing guys like Spence rumors he could go on loan. I'm like, why do we let all these guys? If I don't wanna sell these guys because I don't want unless this guy is actually gonna stay. It's a weird situation, really. It really is because like the guy's not gonna stay there, but we're gonna let him have the decisions in January. Like if I'm the club, hold that. A team, man. Like it's a team, you know.
Oh, do you remember what he said? Do you remember what he said last week? Even what 500 by today, right? You Lakers.
Yeah, you did say that.
You said that, yeah. They're fair. Ever since you, why do you say these things? Like every time you say they're going to do something, they're going to lose a run, man. I don't understand. What, they 13 and 20 now, yeah?
Bro, how did we give up 50 points? Bro. We gave up 50 points in one quarter.
Allegedly, Che was injured, and we still have a better record than them. Allegedly. And like we're not trying to win basketball games. Like we want to you know these teams like they're trying to make it look competitive, but they're not trying to win. This is what we do, and we still have a better record. Like Lakers generally trying. Lakers are trying.
Did Russ play today? Scott?
Yeah, he was playing.
Did he increase his points record, Timo, on Christmas Day? Did he do that?
That guy Russ was asked today, man. Like he was doing nothing today. Like surprised to him, he wasn't getting turnovers, but he was just awful.
Are you happy you did this, Timo? And then he had to sit with Ahmed. Who just watched the Celtics beat the Bucks. Are you doing the Warriors game?
Yes. Yeah, I think Flores said he's going to be on there later as well. So people make sure go on the Twitch. The game is going to be on Twitch, so make sure you tune in.
Oh man,
bro, 50, bro, in one quarter though. Like that was more combined than the Lakers. This was nearly more than the Lakers combined in the first quarter and second. Jeez. I know, team. I'm praying for you, man. So I know you. I know you want to see the best for the Lakers, but it's not looking good, bro.
Can't be safe.
This is all I have so far, man. All I got is this, man.
You cheered up now, Timo.
No.
That's the only thing I got, man. Look, that's the only thing I got now. What can I do?
Yo, before you carry on, yeah, did you just leave them on a commercial break, or did you end the Twitch stream? Is the game over?
I ended the Twitch stream, obviously, yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. I was just asking.
That's the only thing I got, man.
Yeah. Every time I told him, every time this guy says something positive to boost the Lakers, they go on like a losing run. Last week he goes, we'll be 500. We'll be 500 by today. They lost.
You know what?
Wait. What's the Lakers' record?
13 and 20. It's 13 and 20. 13 and 20, bro. We're nearly halfway through the season.
You better 13 and 20,
dude. Flawless, we're 8 games away from halfway through the season. It's 13 and 20. This is
Too
ridiculous.
much. Team's
This guy
defense.
would be complaining about the Lakers going Cancun. I guarantee you, for the next 14 days, right, he'll say something about the Lakers making the playoffs, right? Guaranteed, right? For the next 2 weeks, he will say something. He'll forget we've had this
Yeah,
conversation
man.
to begin with.
Respect the number one all-time scoring list on Christmas Day, man.
Yeah, it really helped today. They
didn't help the Lakers record today.
Have you seen the box score today? It was disgusting. It was like he's the only player on double digit, and the scrubs behind him like.
Oh, the defending in the third quarter, man. Fuck, man.
You know what? I repeat to Anthony Davis, like his hard work paid off at the end of the day. Like the Lakers got a couple more wins than this.
Agent Davis, man.
Pat Bev is a disgrace, blood.
Agent Davis, man.
Disgrace.
Agent Davis.
Sam Pat Bev, send can written under China.
It's actually sad because like this was actually dead span before AD got injured. This was actually one of the best times that actually saw AD actually play well. Then gets injured, and like the Lakers didn't even really win that many games. To be honest, it's like it's actually that. And we nearly halfway through the season as well. Like
8 more games.
It's actually bad, man.
No AD, we can't do anything.
Literally.
Timo, we're literally ADFC, man.
It's not even FC because it's a basketball club.
It doesn't funny anymore, man. Like, if we lose the next game, I'm done.
You're such a lie, man.
I thought you said this last week.
You literally said that before.
Yeah, if you win the next game, you'll go in the playoffs. That's you, man. There's no middle ground, man.
How much you want to bet? I'll say that in the next stream.
Just 24 hours ago, you was hyping these up on Twitter like, we're gonna win, blah blah blah. I need to find them tweets.
Oh, this guy
Christmas Day. Of course, I'm in a high spirit on Christmas Day.
It doesn't matter.
You say it on a cold Wednesday night in Stoke if you could, man. You know this guy.
Because what's it called? Because he was that spirit was so gone. It came to a point.
Did you see him on stream with his sad face?
Point where like
sad face.
He's not. You can just DM him. You can just DM him.
I know, right? With his sad face, he was looking at like.
Help me, please.
What?
Literally like that. Literally like that.
In the chat. How do you know? What do you think she's watching?
Wait, who's in the chat?
No, he goes, Eleanor, help me or something.
Bro, every time the Lakers lose, you keep saying that, man.
Yo, what is she? This guy is a whole.
Timo, what's wrong with you, man? Jesus Christ.
This guy, man. Honestly.
He's
got a worse record than the Lakers, man. That's what this guy's got. This guy's below 500, man. All the time.
Oh, he's definitely fucking below 500, bro. Yo, Lewis just said find shame, you know. This guy cannot find no shame, man. Him
doesn't know what shame is, man.
Yeah, man said find dignity, you know.
The only dignity I got is this, man. This is the only dignity I got. Yeah, number 24, not number 6.
It doesn't matter.
That's not dignity. That's desperation.
Five-time NBA champion, number 24.
He does integrity. This guy wouldn't. Integrity. Lord, man. You have
integrity for
slap him
Timo.
in the face, man.
This is the only integrity I've got left.
You wouldn't know integrity if he met someone called integrity. You know what I'm saying?
Number 24, and number 6 or 23, number 24.
And with his spelling, he'd call her Integritar. That's what he'd call her. You know what I mean? That's what he'd call her. This guy, man.
Bro, Timo, at least find some shame, man.
Timo,
at least we still have the best record on Christmas Day, man.
Shut up,
good,
man. Timo, you're 0-2.
Number one on the Christmas Day. Point scoring list, number 1.
Yeah, but Timo, you're 0-2 with the streaks on Christmas Day.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter.
Timo, they lost last year and they lost this year. You're 0-2 on these streams.
Hey,
you're 0-2.
We lost 25 times. Here's why it is.
You're not even 500 on the streams. You're 0-2. By the way, let me a spoiler out there. When he
When
does
was
this
the last
next
time we
year,
lost 2 in a row on Christmas Day?
He's gonna do it next year.
it's
Yo.
0-3.
He's
Next
gonna
year's
do it
0-3. A
They
spoiler.
don't act surprised. Like, yo, how did we lose this game?
2023, he'll be 0-3.
This is something, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
You right now.
It's gonna be. The sad thing is that, like, the only reason why it got so close is because LeBron was actually playing well. But bro, but the next Christmas game is gonna be LeBron is gonna reach 39. Like, what are we doing?
This guy keeps putting his hand in the fire and then doesn't realize and keeps getting burned. He's like, why am I getting burned?
Man.
Stop putting your hand in the fire.
Out it top.
Hey, LeBron's 30 years by brother anyway, so.
Timo, just stop the beeping, man.
If LeBron stays healthy, I can see him breaking record for the Kareem.
If LeBron says leave him alone,
it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter.
You lot in the chat. Hold up. You lot in the chat. Bump up the likes and get your questions in. This is what happened when you lot stop asking questions.
This is what happened, man. Timo, man.
Leave LeBron alone, man. He's done enough. Leave him alone.
He's a cramper.
Leave him alone, man.
Like LeBron's just waiting for one of his sons to just pull up to the league and play one season.
62 points left.
All right, let me go to this from Ads, who says, flawless. If Madrid get Bellingham along with Camavinga and Tchouaméni, would that be the best young midfield in the world? Potentially dominate for the next 6 to 7 years? Yes. Like, there's talks even without Bellingham, Camavinga and Tchouaméni are two very, 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 very talented youngsters. Like Tchouaméni, for the first time in the World Cup, I got to watch him properly, and he impressed me. Even though he made the mistake in the England game, like he looked, the way he played, and this again was just for France. He was like he was older than he was. Like someone would have told me, "Oh, man's 26 or 24," like I would have believed him in terms of his composure on his ball, composure on the ball, and like just how assured he looked. Man don't look like a youngster out there. Like he doesn't. So like he's got everything. So yeah, if you had Camavinga and you had Bellingham to that, absolutely. If you had an Enzo to that, they still got Valverde there as well. Yeah, go on, Simon.
Yeah, they have. I think they need a Cruz replacement, and I think Enzo will be that quite now.
Yeah, good.
I don't think. I think if Real Madrid get Bellingham, he'll be good. But I think if they get Enzo, he'll be much better from like a profile perspective, innit?
Yeah, that's first. That is first. Bar this season, who've been your top 3 signings since Alex Ferguson? That's tough. I'm trying to think who else win trophies. Probably the player. I'd have to go into the group of players who won us trophies. But I would. What I put? Because he's not. I think Varane will be there come the end of this season. So it'll take someone's spot. Yeah,
you say Zlatan, innit?
Yo, I mean, you said
sure. That's a helped. You know what I'm saying? And that helped.
Yeah. Like
I don't think Fred was there. Did Fred play in the Europa League? That's why he played the season.
No, he wasn't there, bro.
Yeah, Fred wasn't there. I don't think.
Oh, he came the season after.
Don't quote me on that. Yeah, because I think it's the season we signed him and Lee Grant was the season after. I think. Don't quote me on that though.
Yeah, I think.
That's fair. I thought it was that season.
No, this guy's just not reading the question. Surprise, fucking surprise.
Let them be, man. It's like the Lakers.
I'd probably go.
He probably misread it and probably read it as RAF. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd probably go Pogba, Herrera, and
Zlatan, innit?
Yeah, probably would be. But come the end of the season, I'd take Zlatan out and put Varane in because I'm expecting us to win certain. And Varane will fall under that. To me, Varane's been fine. So yeah, it's probably Zlatan. You know what I'm saying it's probably those 3: Herrera, Zlatan, and Pogba.
Di Maria?
No.
He was only here for a season, I swear.
No.
I said Seep.
No. I said Zlatan was awful second season. Hey, Jesus, we're picking from the
worst of the worst.
Very little, yeah. Like I'm not going to argue anyone.
For you, Jesus. He was only there 1 season, bro.
Yeah, like that. I know you asked me that question to pick holes in my answer, but nobody sticks out. I'm not fighting for anybody bar this season. Gone.
Yeah, and he was only there 1 season, Zlatan. He got injured.
Was he only there 1? Was it just
only one? 16, 17, yeah.
How many games did he play the second season?
He didn't play any. He was only there 1 season.
You sure?
Yeah, he got injured.
He was
No, he
injured
got
in
injured,
the
but I
second
swear,
season and left
Yeah, he
in
got injured.
January. Left in
So
January.
he played a few games the second, like a handful.
Yeah, he got a bad knee injury.
But,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
any,
See?
but anyway,
Yeah, go on, bro. Go on.
anyway, hi everyone.
Yeah,
How was
big
your
up, big up.
Christmas?
All
How was your
good, fam.
Christmas?
You?
Good.
Hey, Brian,
yeah,
how
yeah.
was your date?
I never said. Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
How
Jez.
was the tiramisu? How was it?
Jez thinks by getting on to me or make Emerson Royale defend better, man. But anyway.
You think I care? I hope he loses. I hope he breaks his ankle. I don't
Jez,
care.
relax. The World Cup's gone. This isn't Prime V Jez time. Relax, man. I'm here. I'm here because I thought I was about to miss crashing on Timo time.
Yeah, that would happen.
You've got about 800 more opportunities this next year to do that.
Oh yeah. That's
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm just asking that. How was the tiramisu?
Tiramisu.
Yeah, how was it?
You think we eat that over here?
I mean, clearly she's putting that onto you.
Yeah, so how can man just be saying anything
Jez, leave me alone, man.
before you man continue? Yeah, you man were right. Yo, Zlatan played 5 league matches. He played 7 games. How was he awful in the second season?
So, I mean, you can barely count. I bet they're all sub. I bet they're all sub or something.
Yeah, like let's get to this. Zlatan was awful. How was he awful second season? He played 7 matches.
He didn't play enough.
See, this is a prime example. People will be talking about. It's Christmas Day, and man just want to be here just to try and be awkward. This is a prime example of what we have to deal with. This is a prime example of why.
Did he even start the 7 games? Did he even start?
I don't even know if he started it. I don't even know if he
started. Because I swear you bought Lukaku. So he was your number 9.
Martial.
Yes, I think so. No, it wasn't. Martial didn't play on the what's it called? On the Mourinho like that. So he was a sick note. So I can't say he was awful. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, what's your fruit? Because like I said, it's slim pickings. You know
cool. Is this the best United signing in the last decade?
Yeah, well, he said bar this season.
Played 103 minutes.
So man want to say, if man want to say Zlatan had a poor second season, cool. Like I'm saying, nobody's worthy. Just because his other point got, that's why he's trying to switch it now to this other shit.
Hey,
like,
just
to say, there's nothing wrong with having a sick note every now and then. Just saying.
Of course. Hey, of course.
Tommy, Lewis, you good?
Sympathy pains.
Yeah, big up everyone. Merry Christmas up the fucking Chelsea. And also,
hey, Jez, how come you're not?
Screens.
Jez, how come you're not going to get onto Lewis?
No, because I had the conversation with you. Like, I don't get it.
But I never mentioned anything. I never mentioned anything in the conversation.
But when we were talking though, we were literally talking about what's it called? We were literally talking about you said you're gonna leave, and I was just asking like, you're gonna go and eat some pasta, and you said no. So
you are down bad, son. You are down bad.
Wait, hold on. Hey, get your fat ass back on stream. I'm down bad.
You are down bad.
Hey, okay, let me not speak. Man.
Homeless people.
Yeah. We switch it.
I heard it was a nice vegetable lasagna.
2 homeless people arguing over a loaf of bread.
It's a nice vegetable lasagna, Jez. That's what
it was. Respect me.
He was doing his thing. He was a sick note, just like Cavani. Cool Jesus, he was. All right, cool. Flawless. If you sign Gakpo, where do you think he'll play, left or striker? Probably both. If you were to sign him, because it seems actually now more central, because the left is where we're most stacked. Because Rashford plays out there, Garnacho now plays out there, Sancho can play out there, Martial can also play out there. So we got options out there if needs be. So he'll probably play more through the middle because the options is much more limited. But it wouldn't surprise me to see him left or see them alternate during games.
I haven't watched much of Gakpo, right? On the few I have seen, obviously this World Cup and a few compilations, he kind of reminds me of number 11. Am I wrong in saying that? Where he plays and moves.
I don't see it, but then again, I've only watched him a handful of times. Maybe if I watch him more, I'd be like, yeah, I see it. But I've just not. He seems a lot more mobile than him. So that's what I would
Okay,
say.
fair
Like
enough,
I'm
fair
much more of an athlete. But now you could be right. Like I said, I've seen when I say a handful of times, I can count on one hand the amount of times I've watched Gakpo. Like
No, it's the
fully.
same thing. I've only watched the
Yeah.
World Cup games and some
fair.
highlights when he's played the season. So
First. Yeah. So that's how. But I do like the look of him in terms of, all right, if we were to sign him, I'm with it. Like, okay, this is a plus. This is a positive. This is another step in the right direction. Because I like all of Ten Hag signings so far. So I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? And Erd says 3 good signings since Sir Alex have been Pogba, Bruno, and Shaw, but slim pickings, terrible recruitment. Yes, the thing is, Arab King, yeah, they've all been bad. Well, not all been bad. They haven't been good. So that's why I wouldn't argue down anybody. I won't be like, nah, I'm not putting such and such in. I wouldn't argue for any of these guys, bar this season. And obviously, we need to see how this season ends. But yeah, that's just
Big up
yeah,
Falcao, my personal fave.
Yeah. Shout out
Chelsea.
Falcao, innit? Proper Chelsea. Now, speaking of proper Chelsea, your Avi, your name, 24 hours still deaf. Talk to us, Lewis. How you feeling about the Chelsea game? Chat to us.
I can't wait to see a few of my mates, man. It's been a while. We're gonna go have a drink after the game, catch up, find out everyone's Christmas is going. Maybe bark a zubi with a few of the mates.
Let him finish.
What was that?
Sure, man. Let him finish.
And you meant to be hiding over that fucking what's her name allegation still.
Wait, what?
Allegation?
Oh, nah, forget.
Yeah, don't even. Yeah. Drop it in the private chat.
Yeah,
Drop it in the private chat.
You don't want to
hear
talk about it.
Nah, you don't want to talk about it on stream, but I want to know about it. Talk about it on the private. Drop it in the private chat. Because I'm going to ask him about it afterwards. So
that's can't. But yeah, I look forward to seeing my mates, man. I look forward to seeing my mates. There will be a football game in between it. It'll probably be terrible, and we'll probably draw. But fuck them. Up the Chelsea.
Lewis,
Yeah, man.
Lewis. They're not looking forward to seeing you, bro. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
I ain't gonna fucking see you at the bridge, am I? Ain't proper fucking Chelsea.
Speaking of mates, I eventually want to go to a Chelsea game, and I probably will regret it. Chelsea v Dortmund. Lewis, could you get me tickets? Did he leave?
He's gone.
Oh my god!
No. See, I just added C1. You didn't leave. I just added C1.
Oh, okay. Ouch.
Hey, Fam, I told you, man, we're going to the away game.
Okay. Right. I'm not going Germany, man.
Why not? You don't want to go for the.
What do I have to do?
You don't want to go for the beer.
Hey, you don't see Stuttgart.
Sorry, my mic bugged out. Yeah, I can get you a spur.
Thank you, because I asked Timo.
Lewis, why are you disappointed to see Chelsea, bro?
What do you mean? Why am I disappointed? Why are you asking silly
Kai
questions?
Bro, Reece James is back. Reece James is back, bro.
Reece James is back.
Yeah. So we might draw instead
Hold
of lose.
on.
Big up
C1,
Gunner, bro. Big up.
Hey,
Gunner.
lovely
C1,
Gunner, man. Every time.
Why are you behaving as if Fat Boy is not going to get injured in the 47th minute, man?
He's not going to get injured.
Okay, cool.
I don't like how you guys talk about the best player. I don't like that.
Shut up.
Hey, Hey, Jez, I don't like how Mason Mount strikes the ball, but here we go.
Yeah, but that's a correlation.
What do you mean? Prime, he hits it by the valve. Remember?
The valve, yeah.
I'm saying, like, did you guys see the free kick video?
Meaty mic, bruv. Can't be asked.
Hey, Lewis, I remember, man. Macy hits it by the valve.
Yeah, he hits it by the valve and he hits some poor kid in Row Z. Great.
No,
Merry Christmas.
Show the kid. That's a football
thing. We will try and do the
Actually, you know what? I'll make sure I bring a shield with me when I go to the game. I don't want to get hit by Mason Mount free kick.
But don't worry, you won't. It's the wall that has to worry about Mount free kicks, not the crowd.
True. That's true. Hey! I can't wait though. Chelsea v Dortmund is
more accuracy than Ronaldo, bro.
The Chelsea v Dortmund is the first game at the bridge.
No, it's away.
No, it's at
The
Dortmund.
return game.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're telling me I get to see Gio Reyna break Reece James' ankles in the flesh? Let's go, man. ACL.
You know what? I ain't finding you spare, bruv. You're on your
I don't
own.
know. I don't know.
ACL, man.
One at a time.
Yeah,
man.
man.
I don't know why you persist on this since the better player Liao who you picked up for all that time.
Hey,
got put in your pocket
Reece
twice.
James got hooked. Reece James got hooked when Liao was on the pitch, man. That's a win. A win is a
No,
win.
he didn't.
What?
Yes, he
No, you
did.
didn't.
He got
Liao
injured.
got
He got
hooked.
injured. No,
That's
he
not
got
being
injured.
hooked.
He got
That's
injured.
not being
Okay.
hooked.
Okay. Let me reword what I said. He got injured.
Bro, you are
He got injured.
Milan, what about the game?
All right,
at
cool.
Stamford Bridge?
We moving this on.
The game at Stamford Bridge, Chalobah got
we're moving
injured.
this on. Flawless, are you worried about Newcastle sneaking into a top 4 spot, considering this season is such a big opportunity and they have pretty much unlimited funds? Worried would be the wrong word. I'm just waiting to see how they do, because they're the new kid on the block, so everyone gonna hype them. I've seen this before. Like, this is not new. I've seen this before. Are they a good side? Yes. Do they have good players? Also, yes. Do they have a good manager? Yes.
Echo.
Are they one of the best 4 teams in the country?
Deco.
I don't know. I said echo. Someone's echoing. It's cool though. So yeah, I'm not sure when it comes to Newcastle. So worried would be the word. I'm not like, oh my god, Newcastle are coming for top. Like, no, coming for top 4, no. But
Yeah, because you're still in the race for it.
yeah, watching them. Yeah, your mic just started moving funny, Lewiston.
Oh, for fuck's sake. My.
You should have asked Santa Claus to get you a new laptop. That's what you should have asked, man.
So yeah, well, I'm just more wait and see with Newcastle. That's what I would say.
Broke into my house, the fat prick.
Hey, respect Reece James. Respect Reece James.
You know what?
I Dortmund spare yourself, bruv.
Yo, your mic's mad moving, mad
Lord have
moving.
mercy.
That's gonna be Harbour State in the line tomorrow.
Brian says, Merry Christmas, my brothers. Second half of the season, Ten Hag coming with violence. Just hopefully he gets backed in January is the main thing. Again, you lot continue to get your questions in. Premier League football is back.
Meanwhile, Conte's gonna come back with domestic.
You doing another stream?
Lord have mercy.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, it's on you, fam. What game is it?
Warriors Grizzlies.
You sure? I'm not about, so I'm letting you know. When I finish this one, I'm gonna chill out. You sure?
Yeah.
All right, well, cool. Everything's set up. Don't forget, people. Timo's not. He's gonna do Warriors Grizzlies Warriors over on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. So when we end here, I need all of you lot to go over there. 100%. I won't be there. Some of the man they might drop in. But yeah, make sure you share it out across all the socials. Go follow the Twitch, hit the notification bell. We keeping the Christmas Day content running all the way through the night, people. And then tomorrow you get all the Boxing Day content as well.
Wait,
so forth.
Is Arsenal West Ham the last
Arsenal
game?
West Ham. Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, Arsenal gonna win that still.
Big up,
Fuck,
guys.
man.
Big up.
I'm interested. Yes,
Big up,
Timo,
mate.
love.
Big up Timo, bro.
Timo's gonna go start that stream. So we'll make sure we all head
Is
over
it
there.
better?
Yeah, it's better, bro.
Yes, fam.
No,
I'm
it's
saying.
worse.
That's better, it's better.
Fuck you.
You sound like Havertz in transition.
Now you sound like Jorginho in transition.
Yeah.
Hey, third best player in the world, Jorginho. Respect him, man.
Ironically,
You're still
he's
getting
Charlie
torn
was-
apart on any transition with someone briskly jogging. And I'm a
Hey, what a working ACL for Reece James, man.
Oh, this son of a
Just
bitch.
shut up, man.
This guy's such a troll, yo.
No,
Yo, wait. You probably see your profile picture there, and you've got like the Santa Claus cap on. Is that Arsenal badge on the front?
No,
Oh,
don't
see?
disrespect.
Making sure. I was just making sure. It
Hey, looks like an Arsenal.
looks like an Arsenal badge. Why am I a
dickhead
dickhead for asking an obvious
Don't do
asking a
that.
question? We have to
Don't
make
do
sure,
that.
man.
That's an
Ah,
Arsenal
cool,
badge. Yeah.
cool.
Don't do that. I know what you're doing.
It's the AC Milan.
I'm mediating. I'm asking questions.
What is it with all these guys getting Arsenal girlfriends and then
Don't do
supporting
that.
Arsenal all the time? What is this, man?
Hey,
Hey.
I can't lie. I can't lie. I understand it, innit?
Yeah, I
Don't
get
you
it
support the
As long as you're on-
No. I'm not an Arsenal fan. Just I'm not
Arsenal
doing that.
sympathizer.
I prime as long as you're on top to assert dominance, in it.
Good lord.
Oh my God.
show her the fucking chance.
Never let her on top, bro.
Good
Oh
God,
my
man.
God, yo. Sarcasm City TV in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, please. Like, I mean, that's what it is. See
Merry
what's
Christmas.
Joe. Merry Christmas, people.
Hey,
You know what? You know what? Just to stop this, let me just.
I'm saying, give it a.
This is your fault,
Show-
actually,
show-
Brian, because
show
you
her
came
the
in there. You came in there hating on
let me
Chelsea players for Chelsea, right?
let me just change. Let's do that.
Man said that's it.
God.
Dominance. Hey, someone send Ryan the link, man.
information.
Someone send Ryan the link. All right, we'll go to John. He says, Lewis,
Yeah,
why's your team constantly after centre backs?
Because Silva's probably leaving at the end of the season.
Oh, Silver.
That's the way I see it. I always thought he was going to go back to Brazil at the end of the season anyway. And fair enough, bruv. Enjoy. Get as far away from this shithole as possible, bruv. Don't let us ruin your legacy anymore.
Nah, how come you can call the bridge a shithole when I call it I'm hating it? You know what I'm doing? You can call it. What's that about?
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Hey,
to
it's like when you rep your ends. You know your ends is a shithole, but only you can say it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know you rep my ends. I know my ends is a shithole. Anyone wants to say anything
Exactly,
about
but
it. Right, cool.
I can't call it a shithole, man.
Nah, you can. I'll be like, all right, cool. Yeah,
You're unbelievable. This guy, man.
Hey, Brian,
This
man.
guy
Wait, hold on. But I say Reece James doesn't have a working ACL. I'm the bad guy. Flawless calls Stamford Bridge a shithole, and it's okay.
Yeah, because I'm right.
He is a shithole, though.
And I'm right as well. He doesn't have a working ACL.
So how's he playing
He does
football?
have a working ACL.
How's he playing football with that?
So how's he able to walk?
He's clearly. Is he on the pitch? Is he playing games?
He's on the
We're
training
not playing
pitch.
it. Are we?
Training ground.
And speaking of someone we wish didn't have fucking
Too much
working
lasagna,
ligaments,
man.
Ryan's in the building. Yes, Ryan, what are you saying?
my
fam?
God.
What am I saying?
Oh, he's out.
That's a quick visit.
Clicking back in, yo. Clicking back in.
Ryan, I need to ask you, man.
That was like a divorced dad visit, man. Just dropping off the press and gone for the day.
He said he chopped the milk.
I know, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's what Jan went to get when she left him here. You know what I'm saying? But we moved.
Wow.
Yo, what
It's
you
a
saying?
bit deep, that. Wow. I don't know
What was
Hey, Ryan, how did it feel?
Ryan, just know I didn't laugh. Yeah, I didn't laugh.
You
Thanks,
did laugh.
Ryan.
You put your mute button on, man. I saw it.
Yeah, you laughed, yo.
Yeah.
You laughed heavy. Yo.
Yeah, you laughed.
I didn't laugh.
You're laughing.
You were, hey, Brian,
I
I could literally hear you say, "Mamma
Yeah,
mia."
you laughed, yeah.
Ryan, just know I wanted to defend you, but Flawless muted me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Same way you want Reece James to be fit.
They call it needy all the time. Yeah.
Hey, I wish Reece James was fit, man. But hey, tell him to lose weight first.
Hey, Brian, all I know is, man, you were screaming show and everything, like.
Hey, man. hey, Brian, in the comments, thanks for the heads up, man.
All right, we're just gonna keep that. I can't believe you're gonna say this. Ryan, take us away from this conversation. You wanted to join for a reason, so go on. The floor is yours, isn't it?
I mean, I just wanted to join and talk some football, innit?
Oh, seeing fair enough. All right, then you lot get your questions in. You can get your questions in before we
Hey,
close.
Brian,
Why
with
did
that
it have
comment,
to? Why did
relax.
it have to be to talk about a particular thing for me to want to
Because
come on?
I know what you're like. That's why.
Fair enough.
I know you very, very well. Very well.
Wait, Ryan, can we talk about when you said to me that Tuchel's clear of Pep? We talk about that?
Nah, I didn't say that. I said that. No, I said Pep's obviously the better manager, but I said I sent it to your text as well, Twitter, I think, that if I had to take one of them to win me a Champions League right now, I'd take Tuchel over Pep. I don't think there's anything wrong with me saying that. If I had to take one of them to manage my team in Europe, I'd take Tuchel.
That's fair.
That's what I said. I'd take him in European competition. I wouldn't take him like domestically or anything. And Pep, obviously, overall as a manager, is much better. But in Europe, I'd take Tuchel right now.
Yeah. And speaking of that, Brian says, Ryan, please can we talk about Darwin the Bum Nunes? Floor's yours, man. Thoughts on Nunes and all the criticism
my
he's
days,
received.
I went out on Friday night with some of my mates, innit?
How can it be?
And literally everything I got that night was, oh, Nunes played well last night, didn't he? And all that. Oh, shit, man. Honestly, man.
I thought that was your guy. People want to know. In the DMs, you were telling me that's your guy.
You was like the
NBL
man.
and
that Nunes defense.
Yeah. Nunes defense.
It's like a weird. He's such a weird player, honestly. Like, in fact, I don't know, man. With him, like,
why are you mad, man? Why are you getting angry?
Hold on.
Guy cost me a trophy the other day, man. I was
Wait,
heartbroken
hold
when we
on.
lost that game. You know.
But isn't
I
he,
was like,
isn't he in double
Brian, hold
digits?
up. We're talking. No. We never stop. When Ryan says he's heartbroken, we fully go down that rabbit hole and explore everything in regards to that. In it. So continue, man. The place is a safe space. It's Christmas night.
I was
floor
fuming
is
with him
yours.
because I was heartbroken after we lost that game.
Say swear.
Okay.
I wanted that trophy. I wanted to win a trophy at the end of the day. Like we ain't winning it. That was our best chance, only chance really of winning a trophy this season. And Nunes, like, even though we played shit as a team in it, we were awful that game in City, but Miles the better team. Nunes should have had a hat trick. Like, he should have had a hat trick. Like, the end of the game, he scored none.
He did. He had a hat trick of misses. That's what he did.
Exactly, he had a hat trick of misses. He should have had a hat trick of goals, but you know, for a 64 million pound striker.
Hold on. But why should he have had a hat trick though?
Because a 64 million pound striker should be scoring those. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Shouldn't be
hold on.
missing
Okay,
all of them.
so wait, hold on. So your monetary value equates to you being a better player than you actually are.
Yeah, because
Maguire,
I'm expecting a 64 million pound striker to put at least one of those chances away.
But Maguire cost 85 million. That doesn't make him more class. So
don't get me wrong, he's shit, but like that's one of the reasons why he's got so much stick and criticism over the years. And
but if
when
Maguire
you cost
has
that much money, you expect results at the end of the day.
But so what? If Maguire has a Bozo Gene moment, he's a bozo. If Havertz cost 82 mil, but we know he's a bozo. So like it is what it is.
But it doesn't change. It doesn't change the fact of expectation. Ryan's
Yeah,
point.
exactly.
But why?
When you pay that much money, I expect results.
But that's on you for having high expectations, just because of the money.
It's not even
that's on the
but when
club for paying that
I see
much
my
money,
club
though.
spend that money on a player, I'm sorry, I'm expecting to see a return on that. I'm missing all those chances the other day in a game that actually represented our best chance of winning a trophy this season. Is unacceptable in my opinion.
But is it your best chance of winning a trophy?
Carabao Cup, 100% it was our best.
Why is it? I mean, we know what your record is like in the Champions League.
Yeah, we aren't winning the Champions League. We're
And
out in the next round.
And you also have the FA. How are you out with the next round? Who do you have to play?
Prime, you're telling me if we'd have got through, the other night.
Oh, you're playing Real. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, my bad.
Prime, you're telling me if we'd have got through the other night, knocked out City, and the only two other like top clubs in that competition were Newcastle and United. You're telling me that's not our best chance of winning a trophy then?
Okay, I don't. Well, who knows? Man United beat you last time they played. And Newcastle. This calendar year.
I'm not saying we would have won it. I would have said it's our best chance of winning one.
Yeah, but Ryan, again, you don't know. Maybe you guys do beat Real Madrid and go through. Who knows?
We ain't beating Real Madrid, bro.
But again, it's
beating
football.
Real Madrid.
Ryan, my point is, it's football. You can't blame losing one game just down to you.
Wait.
Why wasn't your team? Why you said Liverpool were poor? Why was your team so poor? It's not Nunes' fault.
No,
it's Nunes' fault.
He missed 3 big chances.
But how is it not his fault?
Yeah.
In terms of what I'm saying, as much as we were poor, Nunes still had 3 chances. It only finished 3-2. If he takes one of those chances, we draw 3-3, take it to penalties. You never know what happens then.
No way.
He doesn't. But he's not that clinical guy. So.
Well, for a 6,
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
You might have both saying the right thing because Ryan's saying for 64 he should score. That is correct. I understand that, but you also saying even though you spent that on him, we know he's not worth that. So why are we we've seen Nunes miss chances? That being said, it's use a boat. I get where use a boat.
If people don't rate him, it was kind of my same thing. Like I get the same exact like with Lukaku last season. Chelsea fans didn't rate him before we even spent the 100 mil. So then why are you putting an expectation of a 100 mil striker on him? I get that was the price tag, but like your logic should also show if you don't rate him to that level, then don't put that expectation on him. You're just setting him up to fail. It's not fair.
No, 100%. But Prime, certain things are inexcusable. You can't miss 3 big chances, not get one on target at all.
You can't miss all of them. You can't miss all.
But that's a fair criticism of him. He shouldn't have missed them chances. That is fair. That is very, 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 very valid. That he should not have missed all those chances he missed. So I understand why Ryan's.
I don't think he's been that bad. I don't think he's been as bad as what people make out this season.
He's just not like. You know what the problem is? He's not good enough for what they're trying to do. That's the issue.
That's the thing.
And it's not even just that. Liverpool fans, because of the community, even before that, but especially because of the Community Shield, you guys compared him to Haaland. And look at what Haaland's
and our
doing.
faces clap. So why are you taking?
That's part of why everyone's so angry with Nunes. Like, I think people should just leave him alone, especially for the first season. I think he's been fine. He's already in. He's what?
Hell
He
no.
said, "Hell nah."
Oh, I thought you said no. I thought you said because Timo's in the comments. I thought you said a different name.
No,
But
we not
hell
like,
no, but it's his first season. Like, he's already in double digit GA. I think he's been okay. Not gonna lie.
I don't think
I think
he's
a big
been
part
as
of
bad
it.
as what
I
people
think a
make
big
out.
part of it.
I don't
Prime,
think it's like Flo said.
you
I'm
said
not
it.
sure if he's good enough for
Prime,
what
well, you
I
said it
want
there.
from
We
my
know he's
club.
not good
Yeah.
enough for where Liverpool are trying to go. But you said it there. He's been okay. That's not good enough for what Liverpool are trying to accomplish. They're not trying to be okay.
But I expect. Yeah, no, I know that, but that he's how. But this is what I expected from him for one, and two. All the pressure and expectation shouldn't be on him. It should be on the best winger, Premier League legend, better than Henry, Mohamed Salah to turn up. Where's he? Where's Trent been all season? Why isn't the pressure on these guys? Why is it on
just
Nunes?
putting it out there that Aaron Wan-Bissaka has more assists than Trent Alexander-Arnold
Okay,
this season.
exactly. Why is the pressure not on generational Trent? Why is the pressure not on Afro Man Mo Salah? Blame these guys to turn up, not Nunes.
You know why people don't.
Those guys have credit in the bank at Liverpool.
They do have credit in the bank. Also,
credit in the bank.
Prime. They do have credit in the bank, but two, a lot of people don't want to criticize them because they're their favorite players as well.
Credit in the bank. No, but hold on. Credit in the bank doesn't. No, so because you have credit in the bank means you're allowed to have a bad season. No,
not a bad
especially
season.
when you're the best players. No, because it's not on Nunes. It's not on Nunes to carry your team.
I've criticized all these players, but I have
And Ryan, my frustration isn't necessarily even with you; it's with Liverpool fans. It's like,
why are you taking note of what our fans say though? Our fans said Jordan Henderson was world class. Like, why are you taking?
Yeah, and your
fans. Wait, don't do that. You also said Salah wasn't that good and overrated, so don't do that.
No, but bro, our fans went to a trophy parade.
Yeah, and your fans also
said wait. You also said Lukaku was a better right winger than Salah.
I've said some things I regret.
And Liverpool fans also said Gerrard's a Premier League legend. You guys make a lot of mistakes.
He's a Premier League legend.
My point is,
what's wrong with saying that?
He's not.
He's
Anyway,
a Premier League legend.
That's a whole different conversation.
But my point being, I just think for the first season, like, people should just kind of allow Nunes. I think he has been okay. He's been good, but the pressure should be on your actual best players.
I agree with that.
I agree. There is pressure on them. There is pressure.
There isn't. Not.
There is
the first words that come out of Liverpool fans' mouth is always Nunes. But yet, when Trent's criticised, when rival fans criticise Trent, he gets defended. The amount of the way people have defended Trent this season, if Chelsea had that defense, we'd probably be in top 4.
Allow it, man.
Allow what? Am I wrong?
I mean, he's not.
He's not wrong. I hate agreeing with Prime. The only thing worse than that is agreeing with Ryan. But yeah, Prime's right.
Hey, hold on. Don't compare. No, flawless. I know it's Christmas time, but watch your mouth. Don't compare me.
But I've criticised a lot of our players this season. I'm calling Van Dijk Van Disney until he gets his form back. I've said that. I told C1 that the other day.
Really?
I'm calling him Van Disney until he gets his form back.
Man.
Oh shit!
About time. I'm saying it's about time. And
I said about
time. Not the Van Disney thing, but just to criticize.
Oh, since you're calling out people,
and
what did you
speaking,
call me out on the bed on the other stream? This prick, blood.
What did I do?
This guy, this guy said talking about availability when I said it about cover. Then this guy uses it for me against Dembele.
Because you said it because you was like, "Yo, you man were talking about Culver and somebody else. I think was it Jorginho or was it Carrick or someone like that? You lot were having a conversation, and you said Culver's not available enough. So all I said was, "Oh, availability is important, isn't it?" That's all it was.
All I said is, I don't think Cover has played more than 23 games. That's what I said.
A certain French winger played 21 league games last season.
Wait, C1.
Yeah, I can't lie. I don't know why
you actually rate that hype now. You actually rate Dembele, Chris?
Of course, I rate Dembele, bro.
The Dembele man. Nah,
Brian, you're talking about the Dembele.
Well, of course I rate Dembele, but I don't treat him like a kid. There's a difference.
Nah, you do,
Ahmed,
bro. I'm fed up with Dembele now.
Yo, Ahmed, what are you saying? You good?
Oh, Ahmed's in the building.
Afcon Ryan's in the building, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey man, I hope everyone's well.
Hey,
Leave my guy
I
Ahmed alone.
wouldn't have that. Just ask him about his.
I don't need to. I don't need to talk to. I don't need to talk to Prime,
Ahmed,
man. Prime is
Actually, you know what? No, my bad, Ahmed. I apologize. I take that back. Somalia can't qualify for AFCON. I take that back, man.
Leave my guy Ahmed alone, man.
Oh, by the way, Flawless,
That's what I'm saying.
Before, let me get to a couple of things and then we'll get to what you're saying, Ryan. Taza says both the Sarcasm City TV, YouTube, and Twitch are live. Content going crazy, you already know. Credit in the bank justifies bad performances. No, what I would say, it gives more lead and it makes me
more leeway. It gives more credence to actually defending and for that.
Like, no. I say this. No. The reason why I do that because that's unfair. If 9 out of 10 games you are cold, I'm not gonna hammer you for that one game you was poor.
True. Okay. No, that's fair. Flawless. That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
But it hasn't been.
Yeah, if you're putting
it is repeatedly.
That's
it is.
Yes,
it is repeatedly.
Yeah. That's
the only thing I'll say is the only thing to say is right. Credit in the bank. It's like me, right? I do 10 out of 10 performances all the time on these streams. Yeah, it goes without saying, right?
Are you sure?
I'm at my best always, right? I'm at my best always. Yeah. I'm at my best always, yeah. Shut up, subs bench. I'm at my best always. Right? But if I ever did have a bad performance, I got credit in the bank, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Wait, Surfer. When you compare your stats with Ahmed, Timo, and Ryan, sure, you look good, but you know.
I don't listen. I don't want anyone from the suspense questioning me. All right, Prime. That includes you.
All jokes aside, I know Surfer being a prick because he's a prick about these things, but that's a prime example. Like
Christmas, man.
Surfer is qualities, I'm just letting you know in it. Like I was actually going to give you a compliment. Surfer's performances on these streams be 10. Say he jumps on stream one time and he's off. And then afterwards, he's like, yo, man's going through something or something's gone on or something's gone on before or whatever. I'm not going to get on him and be like, yo, that's out of order. You shouldn't have done that because I know 99 times out of 100, you deliver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, whereas if you got Ryan's conversion rate, that's a whole different conversation.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what that is. Like.
But and flawless. Why you and that's why Ryan's not on these streams so much. That's why Ryan's not here so
actually
much.
That's his availability in it. That's not on me. I'd never ban him in it. If
I
ban him,
he's done Wait. So is this Dembele? Dembele? Okay, cool, man.
Hey, man. They want to get rid of Rafinha already, man.
Like, the only time I ban him is if he's got.
We dodged the bullet, man. We dodged the bullet. I can't lie.
And that's
man said we dodged the. Wait, with Rafinha.
Wait. Who's we? Rafinha's linked to Palace.
Listen, Chelsea dodged the bullet with Rafinha, man. I can't lie to you. Kunde, we dodged another.
Big man, you are a Palace fan.
So you know.
Who's we?
Yeah, man.
Wait, you supporting the Black Brothers over there in Crystal Palace?
Listen, man, that's my second team, isn't it?
Anderson.
Yeah, man. Vieira FC, man. BLM FC,
No.
Yeah. I've always been thinking that.
What Ahmed's doing, he's waiting for Palace to fail. That's why.
I don't do that, man. I'm not that type of guy in it. You know what I mean? I don't want people to fail. I'm ready.
Nor do I. I don't want people to fail either.
The way you're talking about Kai Havertz, I'm not too sure about it.
Listen, man. The way I'm already suffering watching Mason Mount and Kai Havertz football, man.
Suffering? I gotta watch Emerson. What are you talking about?
Listen, man. And you got Kulusevski. At least Kulusevski. You know,
I like Kulusevski, blood.
You got Reece James, man.
Also, Jez, make sure Emerson Royale's fit for the layout test, man.
I already taught Flores before he came, bro. I always saying like I'm not even watching the game to watch us. I'm watching the game for Leo. What the hell?
I could just see Emerson giving away a penalty.
Wait. Spurs playing AC Milan.
Yeah.
I forgot, man. I ain't gonna lie. With the World Cup, I forgot all about champs and the games and all that. I had no idea.
I like Ryan, you know.
Wait. Ryan, what did you say? What did he say?
Ryan, you know.
Wow. Hey. Hold on, Ryan. Your rating just went up to a 9.5.
Yeah, man. You got this, you know what I'm saying? That's a Darwin Nunes brace.
Yeah, man. He scored a long shot.
He scored a long shot. Patrick Beverly 3, that's what that was. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot.
I forgot all about like
that was a really good from long shot range. Like.
Yeah, bro.
AC Milan are gonna pam Spurs so much that I've got more confidence. We've got more of a chance against Real Madrid than what
I don't think we're gonna get pumped. I
Milan.
think we're gonna lose.
No, I think
I
Spurs
think
will be
Milan
AC.
are gonna pam them. I'll be real with
Hey,
you.
wait.
I don't see us getting pumped, to be honest.
Flawless. Why do you think Spurs beat AC Milan?
Because I don't rate AC Milan.
Teo Hernandez and Rafa Leao against the side with them.
Leao,
come on, man.
But what I will say to that though is Leao is the very similar to what I was just talking about Benzema earlier. Like Leao can win them that tie.
Flawless.
But if there's
how
someone
you feel
who's
about AC Milan?
Come on. Yeah.
How you feel about AC Milan is exactly how I felt playing that Barcelona team under Conte in the second season. Then we got stripped.
I hear
that. You're forgetting Conte tax.
I hear that, but I've seen.
No, I was Courtois tax.
I will say no. I will say to that is
and Cesc and
if there's a guy to put a plan in place to shut down Leao, it's Conte.
No, it's not.
Of course,
it's shit, man.
No, it's
it really. I watched. I watched you lot do it. You lot did it.
No, but
yes, you have one of the best. You have
one of the best right backs in the world.
You have one of the best right backs in Europe, 110%. But if you don't think that he won't play a back nine and put 4 of those 9 on Leao, you crazy.
But flawless. It took Reece James and one of Fofana and Chalobah. But who is Spurs doing? What Spurs are gonna put? Royale and Sanchez.
I think it'll be Royale, Sanchez, and one of them.
The funny thing is, I don't even think Royale is going to be playing that game because I do think we do want to buy a new right wing back, so this is going to happen. So there's going to be somebody else. I hope. And then the second thing is like Flawless, bro, he's going to put 10 men behind the ball. And literally have Kane up top, like
bro.
Before you might continue, hold up 1 sec. Yeah, Jeremiah, don't worry, man. I already blocked him. Anyone being disrespectful to anyone in the chat, straight blocks. Like that's not what we're doing. Zero tolerance with that. That's not what we're doing. No, like we may disrespect each other on here, but that's because we all know each other and we're all cool and like each other. Obviously, apart from Ryan. But yeah, like there's no disrespect going on in the chat, people. You know what I'm saying? And that, like no disrespect to Jeremiah, any of the regulars, none of that. Like that's not running, especially if you're new and you've just got here. I'm saying, and the first thing you want to do is talk like, no, you lot in the chat, like we're not doing that. Jeremiah, I got you.
Exactly.
Nah, someone said something to nah, you're not doing that.
Hold up,
you crazy? Not doing that. Fuck off. Nah, no chance. You know what I'm saying? Hold a block and that and take that elsewhere. But yeah, go on. You might continue saying what you're saying. Innit?
No, I was saying, like Flo said, man, like we're gonna be playing probably like 10 man behind the ball,
nothing.
Some up top there, and it does mean something.
It doesn't.
Watch now.
And one thing
because I was watching this 18 months. I've been watching them throughout the whole group stages, bro. They just have not impressed me any of them games like at all. And I'm not even sitting here and saying we're gonna beat them. What I'm saying is, I don't think it's gonna be like a crazy pumping because they got Leao and Teo Hernandez. Do I think they're gonna beat us? Probably, yeah. But I don't think it's not gonna be this insane because, like, really truly, like, you wanna tell me Brahim Diaz, Alexis Sakalmakis, and they're gonna be going off on us, like, and I just don't think so. And even the defense, other than Teo Hernandez, is very defensively suspect, and I think Kolszewski can exploit that. Very
bro. Again, I'm not saying they're gonna
for the first time. What we're doing, and Brian mentioned it in the chat about Leao. We are, and I rate Leao highly. Like I would take him at my football club 110%. We don't know how good he is. We're gonna find out in the next 2 to 3 years. And this game is
I've been watching him for a long time. I do know.
Before you continue, is this his first run in the champs this season?
Second
he played before.
They were in it last year.
Yeah, but last year they finished 4th.
Liverpool.
So if you want to say knockout stages, yeah, is.
Okay, cool. So this is his first run. So this is his first. So this is his first 2 games down the knockout stage.
But again, for one, it's Spurs. I'm not saying like Milan will beat them like 3-4-5-0. And
I get you.
My point being that Leao will boss the game and Milan will beat Spurs. Like Conte sitting 10 men behind the ball doesn't mean anything. Like
Yeah,
Spurs, Milan will still find a way to break through and win.
I think it does because against Zagreb, when they beat Zagreb, but they weren't dominant against Zagreb. Like, if I'm gonna be real, and I believe you're better than Zagreb. I just do.
But we weren't great against Zagreb either.
I think we could defensively set up well enough to make sure that, because pretty much you know what Leao's about. Like, he's trying to exploit that 1v1 situation with the fullback. He's trying to cut inside. He can maybe even go on the outside and trying to get them in from that way. But you know pretty much what is in his package. And I think when you have like 2-3 man in that around that area, I think we could be fine. I think we could be fine. I'm not saying we can contain him. Like, there's certain guys that have so much ability where, like, even if you put that much effort onto a guy, they can still find a way to do something. Do I believe he's good enough to do so? Yes, I still believe that. But that doesn't mean we cannot stop him. I can't find a way to neutralize him. Like I said, I already believe we don't win the game personally, because I don't think we're going to make the necessary signings that I think going to help us get over the line. But I don't think it's too crazy to think that we can sneak a result, because I've seen us do wider things with worse teams, to be honest.
I know what Conte's like. I don't see it. I really don't.
This is Conte in Europe as well.
And what I will say, it is Conte in Europe, but what we are really, really, really looking over, and I think how bang average AC Milan are. They are very. What I will say is, I even go one further. Me calling them average, I think, is being kind.
Flawless. The way you feel about AC Milan,
I think they're quite
how
average.
I felt about the Barca team we faced. We faced a bang average Barca team and got stripped.
Exactly.
I hear that, but like I also said the same this season about Barcelona, and I was proven right. I've said the same about Inter Milan as well. I
called it out straight away. Like,
I said Barcelona was going to get out of that group, and I've also said that's why we should beat them, but that's a whole different conversation. But I don't rate this ace like Rafael Leao. I think is quality, but I think his performances over these 2 legs are the be all and end all for them. Whereas Spurs have more. When you have Son, you have Kane, you have Kulusevski, they have different players to help them out. Bear in mind, I don't get either of these
and
sides.
Theo will win AC Milan the game, bro.
I think it has to be those 2. I think you're right.
This is the thing. This is my thing where I'm saying is, because they're over-relying so much on them, this could be also the Achilles heel for them. That can literally break as well when you can neutralize them. And that's the thing. And it's not going to be easy. And man is not going to deny it. But I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm like scared of AC Milan. If this was Real Madrid, if this was PSG, Jesus Christ, like I've not even turned the game on, to be honest. But AC, I just don't rate this guy. I didn't rate these guys when they won the league title. I felt like they were good, but you can tell, even statistically, when you look at some of their stats from that season, they were literally around mid-table, and they were important stats as well.
No, you're right.
I just don't think they're as good as people say they are. Do I still believe they beat us? Probably, yeah.
If Osimhen didn't get injured that season, I hear it, because Napoli would have won the league that season if Osimhen didn't get injured. But like, I'm not saying AC Milan are brilliant or anything, by the way. I'm coming out and saying about what Spurs, like you're saying Conte sit 9 or 10 men behind the ball, but yet you're still relying on Emerson Royale, Sanchez. You're relying on these players.
Yeah,
Eric Dyer,
who said it's going to be Sanchez?
It's going to Sanchez not play. Sanchez not going to play.
It's going to be Romero. He's the right side of centre back.
Right side of centre back. Is that the same? I rate Romero, but is he not the same guy that can have a hot head?
Yeah, he can have a hot head, but did you ever see him getting sent off?
I think
not sent off, no, but I've seen him.
Exactly.
I think with Leao, you can do a job on him now.
We saw that at the World Cup.
Because for me, I think Romero has the ability to go and be level on level with him. Because again, like he know. See, the funny thing is, Romero knows Leao from literally playing in the Serie A. Like we bought him there.
And Leao knows Romero as well. I rate Romero, by the way. I rate Romero, by the way. But we know he can get got at. We saw that.
Like I think you can get at Theo Hernandez on his side. Like I think you can get a Tomori.
Who's gonna get at Theo Hernandez?
Kulusevski.
Wait. So Conte's not
Well, I
gonna.
would say I
Conte's
don't-
not
but
gonna play a 3-man midfield.
But we're focusing a lot on
I don't think so.
on AC Milan going at Spurs, but I think Spurs can get at AC Milan as well. I think I think their front three will have an absolute field day against the AC Milan backline.
I think Son has been terrible all season. Kuli's not gonna start. And Kane.
Kulusevski will start.
He's not. Son's gonna play at 5-3-2.
Okay, so Son has been bad. I think just Kane alone is enough to get at that back line. I don't even think you need a Son on form.
Nah, not that
you add in the mix as well. You know what I'm saying? But
are we gonna say this again? Set Kane up for.
But this ain't a ball.
It's not even setting up, man.
Because there's not really much pressure. Because no one really expects shit from them. We're here debating if
That's
Spurs
kind
can
of
beat
true,
an
to be
absolute
fair.
bang average AC
Wait,
Milan side.
So hold on. Okay, but this is also a bang average Spurs team.
Yeah,
that's
so
that's
but
cool.
this one,
there's pressure on Leao to perform, which I agree with, by the way.
Yes,
but with
I think
Kane,
there's more pressure on Leao.
There's no pressure on Kane
because
to turn up in the
Leao,
game.
I think
this is
Leao is the next.
No, I agree. I agree with it. I'm not arguing against the Leao. I agree with it.
Yeah.
But there's no pressure on Kane to turn up in the big game.
Of course, there's always going to be pressure because, like, you are the star man of the team. But in the same time, when we look at really the headlines of the game, it's more about the AC Milan players and more about how the Leao, who is getting chased by everybody in the whole world right now, want to perform against an English club right now, one of the top 6 as well, which you got to remember as well. So obviously by media name, but so I feel like I feel like Kane will have Kane will have pressure, but I don't think it's going to be
Surfer. Love, I'll catch up with you tomorrow if you're about. Yeah, feel free to jump on. Yeah, every time.
Yeah, big up, Surfer, man.
You already know, man. Big up.
Flawless. I'm about to cut as well.
Yo, C1 same as well. Love every time.
Big up everyone, man.
We're gonna close out shortly. Big up my guy Harris in the chat, man. For those that know him, one of the Sarcasm City TV originals. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of the originals. Before because I do want to get to the super chat and move off the Spurs AC Milan thing, even though where's the first leg?
Let me actually check it out quickly because
double check that. I think that could be telling.
Oh my!
When the 2 legs happen and Spurs are out and we've got a Leao clinic, I don't want to hear Conte tax. That's all I'm saying.
Well, fair.
The first game is at what's it called? First game is at
San Siro.
San Siro, yeah.
Okay. And I will be there.
Harry says, "What footballer has the?" I'm actually you know what? After this stream, I'm gonna look at the Champions League games and see what channels I'm gonna do. What footballer has the greatest Riz of all time? Harris? What is Riz? What does that mean?
Game, spitting game, like talking to chicks.
Old man flawless. Old man flawless, man. Old man flawless.
John Terry. John Terry.
It's definitely not number 5 from Arsenal.
Yo, relax, man. Yo, that's too much, man. That was too much, man.
Relax with all that. But yeah, what is? Yeah. So wait, who's
Riz's game? You know, like when you're chatting to girls. Game.
Yeah, you're spinning.
Harris,
good game, good Riz.
I have no idea. That's what I'll say to that. And the fact that you super chatted this, but it's you in it. It's not
that's a bit sus. I'm not gonna lie.
And by the way, John Terry.
Nah, it's not. I know Harris in it. I know how Harris
John
is.
Terry, though. That's crazy.
Yeah, Harris, you trying to set me up,
John
man.
Terry is the greatest Riz this game's ever seen.
He has another. He has another thing that begins with R, but yeah, I'm not gonna
let's not go there. Relax, man. Relax.
Listen,
chill. That's the second one. No jokes. Cut that shit. We're not doing
that. Let's be real. The ones that Terry was going at were clap. So if we're gonna be honest, it's Benny Blanco. It's Benny Blanco. It's Ben White. Let's be real.
Yeah. When did Hold up. Yeah, old man, whatever. I'm the oldest here. When did this become a thing? Riz, I've
just
never
recently,
heard
like a year ago.
It's been.
I've been only seeing it for like 2-3 months now.
Never. If man said, "Yeah, go spit Riz," I'd be like, "What?"
Flawless. If it makes you feel any better, I don't know what it is either.
Yeah, I didn't. I would never.
Yeah.
People just
too old. Just too old minutes to take. The 40s.
You know what's funny? Hold on. You know what's funny? Flawless read out the question, Ahmed laughed, even though he doesn't know what it is either.
I do know what it is. That's why I have a younger brother.
Yeah, he's
the only reason why I
in
have
the
to get
turtleneck,
it.
spitting wristic yelling in, but we move. Brian says
Hey,
Cantona
wow.
or Ibra. Brian Cantona, like without doubt.
It's
Good.
not
I think they're talking about careers.
Drogba.
No, I presume you're just talking about play. Actually, Brian, let us know. You talking careers? You talking talent? Like, let us know.
What a play, Zlatan, man. What a play.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like Cantona has everything Zlatan thinks he is.
What position did Cantona
Chill
play?
out.
Is he a striker?
Striker? Did you mean chill out again? See people nonsense. Ryan telling me about a player we never seen.
Even I never saw Cantona.
Exactly, but you're here talking shit on the stream about him. People, this is Twitter in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? See how you tried to talk me down, talking about a player.
Nah,
we never seen.
disrespect people putting Zlatan's
No,
name
where's
because
the how? No. We ain't
How
gonna
is that
switch this because you always
disrespectful?
do this nonsense about disrespecting that. Where did I disrespect? You were just proven to be talking rubbish. That's all it was. I didn't disrespect him. Cantona is one of the best players I've ever seen. If someone did what he did. If someone did what he did in the generation for United now, you'd be calling him one of the best players of all time. Someone came to Liverpool and helped you win 4 league titles in 5 years, and the one that you didn't win, he didn't play. You'd be taught, oh, he's well disrespected. Zlatan, like I said, man, Cantona is everything Zlatan thinks he is. Because Zlatan isn't one of the top 5
Have you not seen
of all
Cantona's
times.
FIFA card?
You know what I'm saying? Like, again,
Was
no, like, you know,
okay.
This is. I'm not talking about Cantona anymore because I never saw Cantona in it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Thank you. Make sure you.
In terms of Zlatan,
I didn't know that.
in terms of Zlatan, I think Zlatan is the most talented striker I've ever seen in my life. And I did see R9 by the way either.
Oh my!
Wait, hold on, Ryan. How old are you?
I lose
23.
brain cells every time I come
20.
to this.
Ryan, you're a year younger than me. Ibra is not the most talented player we've seen.
Suarez is more
Suarez is
a more talented striker.
Talented.
Suarez is
Benzema
more talented than Zlatan. No way.
Yes.
Olivier Giroud.
What are you talking about?
No, wait.
bro.
I'm saying talented. Suarez isn't more talented.
Yes.
Than Zlatan.
Zlatan's just more acrobatic than everyone else.
Nah, Zlatan's more talented.
Yeah, because you're an aesthetics guy. That's why. That's what I do. You're aesthetics.
If you want
what attribute
aesthetics,
did Zlatan not have?
Pace.
I think you really overrating.
You didn't need pace.
No. Don't change the question.
You
just asked me. Don't change it. You just asked me. No. Hold up. No. We're not doing this because you love to do this nonsense, and this is why I always go. And you just asked me a question and said, "What attribute does he not have? Pace? Oh, you don't need it, but it's an attribute you don't have." So don't ask questions that when I answer it is what it is. I'm saying Suarez is better. He was
Suarez
quicker
didn't have pace.
All right, put it this way: he was quicker than Zlatan. That's what I would say.
so
It's not exactly saying much.
Yeah, exactly. But you said
I
what
watched
is
Suarez week in, week out for years. He wasn't.
And again, all this talent stuff. What's the productivity? How come Zlatan ain't produced?
No,
like Suarez,
I admit Suarez is the.
Okay,
the
so what we talking
player,
about then?
obviously.
Okay. So what we
Wait,
talking about? Hold up, Prime. 1 second. So what does it matter then? If Zlatan has all this talent, it is the most talented player he's ever seen.
No, but Zlatan did produce.
How come he's not produced like Suarez? How come? Answer the question. I don't know. Answer the question. How come he's not produced like Suarez then? Why is he not produced like Benzema?
Just one of those unfortunate things.
Unfortunate things. No, he's just not. No. Hold up. No, he's just not as good as you think he is. But because he's talented, you know what I'm saying? That's why we hype up these players. The same way we did it with Dembele. The same way we're now doing it with Zlatan. Zlatan's the most talented player you've ever seen. So how come striker? Wait.
Same way we did it with Reece James.
Let me go. So he's the most talented striker you've ever seen from whatever year. He's the most talented striker. How come he's the worst in his class?
He's not the worst in his class.
Okay, in the terms of achievements, name a striker who's in his generation who hasn't achieved more than him. Who's he achieved more than?
Aguero.
We'll give you time. You
they both ain't got a Champions League, bro. And one is a World Cup.
He's achieved more than Aguero.
No, he's not.
He has. How's he not?
What are you talking about?
Oh, what? Because of the League titles. You shameless individual.
Hold on, Flawless. Can I just end this? Ryan, haven't you said that Suarez has had the best individual season in Premier League history?
What, from what I've seen?
Yeah, you said something along those lines.
The most overrated individual season.
No. Wait, hold on.
In terms of level, then yeah, I think yes. For me, anyway.
If he's had the best season in Premier League history, then obviously he's better than Ibra, then, right?
I've said Suarez is better than Ibra, but I said Ibra's more talented.
Just to say one thing. Didier Drogba's clear of both kung fu merchants, but we
but the thing is with the Zlatan Aguero thing. Okay, no.
Aguero's better than Drogba.
No. Okay, we're gonna stay on the Zlatan and Aguero thing.
What Champions League that is for Aguero?
Hold up, Lewis. Zlatan's never
we don't
been.
care about that. He's sliding merchant, man.
Hold up. No.
Prime on my life.
So how come he never achieved what Aguero's done? I mean, he's never.
Drogba's my guy. I'm joking.
He's never achieved what Drogba's done.
My legend.
He's never been number one best striker in the league. Wait. No.
Aguero's better than Drogba.
Again, that's a whole different conversation. I'm on the Zlatan and Aguero thing. So let's talk about that. Zlatan and Aguero. How come Zlatan's never been number one striker in the top league? What league was he number one? Aguero dominated for years. Okay, so when was he number one?
French league.
So we count in the French league now, yeah?
He said the Uber Eats league.
Wait,
the
league that's a top European league, yeah?
The league is called Uber Eats.
It's not, man. Okay, hold up. Everyone, one at a time. Wait. Hold up. Who was the second best striker when he was there? In the league?
Cavani probably at PSG.
Okay, and who was third?
Oh fuck! You're joking. I need to drive my memory.
See, you don't even know. So what we talking about? Look at his competition.
No, but he was definitely the best, didn't
No, bring me competition.
Competition was Lacazette,
one at a time. Like I said, answer the question. Top league, innit? Nobody thinks
that's
top league.
Bro, it was Lacazette, bro.
Wait, hold up. Nobody's ever thought the French league is a top league. It's never been considered a top league.
I think it's been
general consensus because you're you, of course, fam. Of course you think that because you're you. Same way you thought Lukaku was a better right winger than Salah. What we talking about, man? Same way you thought Salah was overrated as a Liverpool fan.
You know how bad it is when you got flawless to drop the Coupe de France agenda.
You know what I'm saying?
You're the one who hypes up the Coupe de France, like
yes, because they take the piss.
Yes, because the channel's called Sarcasm City. That's the whole point, you idiot. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna do what you're over it, like.
I'm still yes, of course, because I need content for my Twitch. Yes. Why would I not do that?
What's that like? If PSG get into the final, we watch them.
Why would I not want to watch Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar?
You pissed him off that bad.
Why would I not want to watch Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi? Tell me. Why would I not want to see three of the best players in the world? Yeah, you didn't think in it. You know what I'm saying? This guy just be saying
that's fair enough. At least that's fair enough.
Saying anything. Like I said, Zlatan's never ever. Hold up one sec, Tazo. Zlatan's never been number one numero uno striker in a top league ever in his whole entire career. And you named the French league.
Wait, I'm trying to drop back.
Was Zlatan at Inter Milan? Yes.
Yeah. And then he sold him and won the treble.
When they got then he went to Barcelona. It was around 2008.
And then Barcelona then sold him and then they won the treble.
Yeah. Was he not at AC Milan before?
He was, but he didn't do
AC Milan after Barcelona.
He's been there a few times.
What happened then?
Nothing.
No, he overachieved, didn't it?
Yeah,
he went to United and won trophies.
Don't. Yes, okay, cool. So did Herrera.
I just want to came here and say fuck Coupe de France, but we move.
Man. You know what I'm talking about? People, I'm tired. I'm tired of it. Ads, where's the Zlatan disrespect? Let's hold this man to these standards. Wait, hold up. I'm just talking to Ads. He's the worst in his class in terms of achievements. 100%. He's more talented than all these players. Cool. Where's the achievements?
Can I just say something to comments?
Go on.
Yo, Brian, I never said he's more talented than R9 or Henry because I never saw R9 or Henry properly.
You said
he's the most talented that I
said he was better than Cantona.
Ryan, you said you saw R9.
I said I never saw R9. I didn't see R9.
Yes, you did.
I said I didn't see R9.
I didn't hear what he said, but he's saying that now anyway. But back to my point is...
No, I never saw R9.
No. But again, we're moving... Oh, no, let's not move the goalpost and stay on this. I want to know if he has all this talented and he's more talented than everyone, how come he hasn't delivered? He should have much more than all of these players.
Wait,
man, he's produced and performed over the years.
What is a metric?
Okay, so why? So wait. So why does
he's won league titles pretty much everywhere he's gone?
So why does it? Who hasn't? Name me a top striker that hasn't.
Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Okay, Harry Kane. Who ironically, who you love, innit? You know what I'm saying? Up until he missed the penalty against France.
Honestly.
Irony.
It cost me a good night out that night.
Again, answer the question. Name me a top striker that hasn't won leagues everywhere they've gone. Exactly, there ain't one.
Lewandowski's
the fucking bare minimum. It's the fucking bare minimum. It's the fucking bare minimum because I'm tired of people talking. He Twitter in a nutshell and it's annoying. That's dumb.
Lewandowski's done it in one country.
Name me.
But he won the Dortmund.
Wait, no. His thing was
Zlatan's
won. Wait, Zlatan. No. Zlatan's won leagues everywhere he's gone. No. Tazo. Man said Zlatan's won leagues everywhere he's gone. Name me a top striker that hasn't. That's played at top teams.
Yeah.
Every single striker's done that. know what I'm saying? Levin Disney, who held his team to a
talking
quad and
about?
scored 40 plus goals. Zlatan will never do that.
Sextuple, bro.
I think Any has even the league title with Dortmund under his name too, which was a really good
achievement.
achievement.
I'm saying, hella too many people are too talented merchants and aesthetically pleasing and all this nonsense. And
Also,
like, what do you produce?
What's a metric for more talented? What is that?
If you look better on the ball,
he doesn't look better on the ball. He does not look better on the ball than Benzema. I'll tell you that for free.
Does he have a good left foot?
No. He has a better highlight reel. He's more acrobatics. Benzema's not scoring over. No,
that overhead kick against England in 2012.
No, see the overhead kick. Benzema don't have like his compilation like full of. I'm with you. Benzema's better. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying he don't have overhead kicks. He don't have stuff like that.
The kick is the only one. But if you look at link up play, hold up play, everything.
Yeah, but Ryan don't like that type of stuff. Better. You know what I'm saying? You don't like that.
So
type
you're
of
just
stuff.
looking at acrobatic
What do I not
stuff.
like? What do I not
That's
like?
all.
How's the mic?
If Bruce Lee fucking played football, you'll say he's the most talented, huh?
Nah, Zlatan had him. Zlatan had feet. He was strong. He was physical. He had all types of finishes. Like, he was quality,
bro. Except for the
his weight of
acrobatic
pass
stuff.
as well. His creative.
Except for the
parts of
acrobatic
his game are
stuff.
very underrated.
Like I said, except for the acrobatic stuff, Benzema could do everything Zlatan could do, but better.
Facts. That's a fact.
This is common knowledge. But Ryan will tell you, no, he's
so
not.
What's your point of more talented? So just
because he can do a scorpion kick. That's
so that one metric.
Yes.
Is that the only
Yes.
one? Ronaldo's
Yes,
done
Tazo.
multiple that. Ronaldo's striker. Just look at striker Ronaldo from like 13, 14 to now. Then does that Ronaldo has more overhead kicks than him? Ronaldo is more acrobatic going in the air. Is that a metric, Ryan?
I ain't even counting Ronaldo as a proper striker.
Man.
Yeah,
But he's
13,
still-
14. Since 13, 14, he played
He's been a
striker.
striker. He's been a striker, yeah.
They played a diamond. They bought James after the World Cup. James in the 10. Modric, Cruz, Casemiro. What's your point, brother?
I can't handle this Zlatan disrespect. You know, it hurts.
Now you shut up.
Disrespect. He's not that good. He's not that good.
Nah, he's cold, man. He's cold.
Okay, how come he's the worst in his class then?
He's one of the all-time.
How you got all this chest for an ex-United player, bro?
How come he
He's
has
only had
no?
them
If
for one
okay,
season,
no,
man.
he's an all-time great. Why does he not have an all-time great resume?
Shit happens. Shit happens.
No, shit happens. Why does he not have? Why does he not have an all-time great resume?
It's like
How
this
come
whole
everybody in his class has a better resume? Lewandowski's resume is better. Benzema's resume is better. Arnold's resume is better. Aguero's resume is better. How come they're
Aguero's
the worst in
resume
the
isn't
class?
better.
It's definitely
striker
better.
Ronaldo.
It's not better. It's not better.
It's better.
Striker Ronaldo is better than him.
It's
Flawless. He's a Liverpool fan. These guys defend Gerrard without a Premier League title, man.
Yeah, like Aguero, was legit one of the main reasons City
Hey,
dominated.
Gerrard's
But people
still
don't
better
like
than
that.
Lampard, though.
People don't like
he's
that.
not,
His resume is
okay.
better.
Yeah,
He's
he
not
is
miles,
better.
Well, Zlatan's
He's
done
not.
as much as Aguero in his career, if not more.
Okay, I'll give you that. So he's bottom two. Give me another one then. Just to go along with this stupidness. Okay, so he's better than Aguero. Give me another one. Otherwise, he's bottom two. Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought in it. No,
I'm
zero. No. Don't let him out.
more.
No. Don't let him out. So give me another one. You've given me Aguero. I disagree with it, but cool. For argument's sake, we'll give you Aguero. So Aguero's bottom of it.
Yeah,
is
he's
class.
not
And
better than
Zlatan-
Suarez or
Okay,
Benz
no.
over his career.
Zlatan's second bottom.
I'm
That's not the question I asked. Answer the question. Who in his class is his resume worse than? No, is his resume better than? He's got all this talent. He's an all-time great. Well, you should know this. You're a footballing guy. He's better than all these guys. Your Benzema's, your Lewandowski.
I'm saying he's more
You named
talented.
Aguero quick. More talented, yes. So you should know these guys.
Since '99, who is he better than? That was his first season.
Flawless, yeah, I'm gonna bounce. So
Yeah,
I'll see you
bless.
guys.
That's
See you guys tomorrow.
outrageous.
Bigger Armin.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's because Benzema can't juggle with the I'm saying can't do kick-ups with chewing gum and stuff like that. And don't say lion, I'm a lion and all this type of bullshit. And all this-
See, the thing is,
all
yeah,
this
that's the
stuff.
funny thing about Zlatan.
He's the biggest myth, bro.
His legacy is based on him putting himself as like one of the greats, but the way he talks. Like if he wasn't talking like this, people wouldn't be talking about Zlatan like this. Let's be real.
And you love to get onto Aguero in Europe. Go check Zlatan's record in Europe.
Yeah, but
Literally,
I
every
still
place
rate
he
Aguero.
left,
I
they
just do
won a
that to like
championship.
No. If you're one of the greatest of all time, why are you not showing up in Europe?
I said I just do that to wind up yarn about it with Aguero.
No, what I say about it, I'm saying why? No. Why is Zlatan not doing it? Forget Aguero. Why is Zlatan not doing it? He's one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, he hasn't done enough in Europe. I admit that.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
But he doesn't.
Whatever,
He's still an absolute quality footballer.
No one's ever said he's not.
He's one of the best of his generation.
You always saying it. Okay, he's the best of the generation, but he's bottom of his class. Cool. So he underdelivered then. You can't, if he's one of how can you say he's one of the best of his how are you saying he's one of the best of generation, but you can't name the strikers in his generation?
Suarez, Ben's the top. Then you got the likes of Lever Disney after that, and then
who has a better resume, so that's free.
No.
Who else?
Team Sport.
Bro, what?
now it is. You know what I'm saying? And
that one season, that COVID season is already better than
what we talking about. See, people, man, just throw out phrases. Wait. Hold up. He's one of the best of his He's one of the best of his generation, but you can't name me 10 strikers from his generation. You don't know the generation then. You can't name me 10. See, people just throws out phrases and words and stuff that man hear. You know what I'm saying? Makes no sense. Our generation is bigger than 5.
Yo, Flawless, bring up Adji's comment. He's spitting, though. I can't lie.
What? Hold on. By that logic, Suarez is one of the worst. His goal record in the Champions League is trash compared to Benzema and Lewandowski. I don't put Suarez with Benzema and Lewandowski.
What?
I don't put him with those two.
Nah, he's better than Lewandowski.
No, now you perk up. No. Go back to the generation thing. Like I ain't letting you out of that. So how can you say he's the best? How could?
Sorry.
He's better than Lewandowski.
I have to go through it. But my point
is,
Ben's
I can hear being better than Suarez.
No, we're not moving off. Now you full of beans. No, we're not moving off this. How is he one of the best of his generation and you can't name me the players in his generation? How does that make sense? See, people, Twitter in a nutshell.
Suarez and Benz are better than him.
That's more. That's 2. That's more. That's not a
They're
generation.
The best 2 I've seen in this generation since
No, I'm saying the generation. I'm not asking you to rate them. I'm saying name the strikers in the generation. Your words, your phrase exactly was Zlatan's one of the best of his generation. Who is he better than? You can't. 3-4 strikers is not a generation.
He's better.
So who's he better than?
Aguero.
Who you've named already. Is his resume? Is his resume better than Drogba's?
In terms of trophies?
No. In terms of everything. You know what I'm saying? Is his resume better? No. Okay, so that's another one he's behind. Keep going.
But whatever.
Keep going.
He's better than Drogba. I don't care what anyone says.
No, no one said better. I said resumes. Because you're saying
he's better than Drogba.
You're saying he's better. No. You're saying he's better than Drogba, but his resume is worse than Drogba. So that's another one. So keep going, because our generation is more than 6.
What a Champions League
final the Samuel Eto'o count as his generation.
If you want to count him,
yeah. I forgot Eto'o.
Okay, and who has a better resume?
Eto'o's better than him still, yeah.
And who has a better resume? So that's another one.
Yeah, Eto'o, I agree.
So he's still bottom 2 in his generation in terms of resume, but this is one of the greatest of all time.
It's a sad thing, man. I know.
Yeah, go and keep going, innit?
So no, and like I said, it's a myth. His whole career is a myth, bro, because of the way he talks about himself.
Yes,
it's the way
Ryan loves that.
No, I do.
This guy in his emotions and loves the story.
I am Zlatan merchant.
No, I do agree with Flawless on that part. That Flawless that he underachieved here, but when we're talking, I heard someone say about this talent point when it comes to aesthetics. It's not about aesthetics, bro. It's about the attributes that you possess more than other players. It's not about aesthetics. I think.
Of course,
I just and C1. Don't get me wrong. When I say with
what do you mean? Of course, you'll say that.
No. You're a Neymar stand. That's all you hold on to.
That's not true though, because I don't talk about aesthetics when it comes to Neymar though. So I don't understand your point.
What it was with Zlatan is
because if I bring Flawless answer. Because if I bring up let me finish.
I touched the nerve there, man. I touched the nerve.
No, because you're not. No, because you're trying shit, bro. That's my point. Because if I bring,
what a semi-final appearance for Neymar.
Can I finish my point? I let you finish. Let me finish. Because if I bring up stats, he has more GA than CR7, but I'm not going to say he's better than. Am I?
What?
He has more GA at 31 than Ronaldo has. I'm not going to say
just because I'm a United fan, then you bring up CR7, and no, he doesn't.
Yes, he does, bro. I can send it into GC right now.
Man brought
CR7 per game, right?
Matars, I wouldn't have that, bro.
Does that include the Santos?
C1. I wanted to say in it. The reason why we're talking about Zlatan is because of what Ryan said. Ryan said he's one of the greatest of all time. So I'm like, okay, if he's one of the GOATs, I'm one of the greatest of all time. I said Why does his resume not match up with the rest of his class? Or he's one of the best of his generation. Okay, so whose resume in his generation is he better than? We've named one. We've been talking about this for 20 minutes. Again, Twitter in a nutshell. This is people. Let this be a lesson. Don't argue with people on Twitter. The people will argue with stuff they haven't seen or say stuff. Man said the whole better than the generation. Can't name 10.
Oh, he said that.
Name a top European striker who's not a serial winner. Name one. Who's a top European striker in his class that's not a serial winner? Outside of Harry Kane, the guy who you was hyping up until 2 weeks ago.
Literally.
Ironically. Oh, you're so disrespected. Now you're off the Kane train.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, you don't want to be his trophy.
I'm saying now you don't want to be his trophy. Exactly. Now, man, Egypt, man.
Robbie Van Persie.
What?
I swear
Van Persie was cold, man.
I swear he practically won United thing though.
Exactly. And I've never heard. So we put him Van Persie in that, yeah? Is Van Persie in there with Suarez and Lewandowski and Benz?
Your prime RVP was cold.
I'm asking you the question: is he in that class? Because then that opens it up to the floor. Now we got to go
obviously
lower
not in terms of a career, obviously not, but in terms of prime, yeah, he was.
Yeah, so but you can do that with anyone in terms of prime.
I'll bring on 9-10 Didier Drogba to the table.
Well, this is what I'm saying. One of the GOATs, but don't have a GOAT resume is my point.
Who Drogba? No, yeah.
No, Drogba has a GOAT resume.
Literally.
Bro, you can't chat to Drogba's resume.
He did everything.
I want a gun for Didier Drogba, brother. But you rep Luis Suarez. Like, come on,
bro. Again, that knee slide merchant, man.
Who's a knee slide merchant?
No, I'm just trying to annoy Lewis.
Man's trying to drop Didier Drogba slander. He's fallen to that.
Can we go back to your point though?
Lewis, this is what I'm saying.
When you said
just when do I think you can't disappoint me more?
Hey,
you outlive my expectations.
Does he have a better resume? Nah, he's not.
You don't have a better resume.
It's good we cleared that up. Yeah.
Flawless, they have the same. I think.
Lewis, you think those Alkies
could we clear that up in it? Yeah, let's not go back onto that Zlatan thing because I'll spin you again in it. So let's not do that.
Like I said, it's a whole.
So do that. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
He's the best of his generation, but can't name the generation.
Ryan, Ibra or Andy Cole?
I never saw Andy Cole.
Ah, okay.
I didn't see Cole in it. That's early, nice. And what is the generation? What's the cutoff point? Are we saying in the last 10 years? What are we saying? 5 years? What is it?
Since 1999.
Does Zlatan go back that far?
On my days,
yeah.
I watched his Zlatan comp the other day.
Yeah,
man.
but what I'm saying is, yeah, of course, you and your emotions.
No wonder you got so much energy for him. You watched a 6-minute comp and you got feelings.
Man, of course.
Oh my days, his weight of pass as well.
Hey, one sec.
Oh
one
my
sec.
word.
One sec. Hey, C1, what were you saying?
No, I was going to say. It's my bad.
No. You said something about GA and Neymar.
No, because you said it was from Santos days. I was like, cool. So no, I thought it was from overall in career.
Yeah. I said Zlatan is not a top 30 modern day era striker. For man who get GOAT shouts, you're right. That's all I'm saying is this guy is hella overrated. So overrated.
Well, he's Zlatan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Myth.
When we talk, if we are holding him to GOAT standards, let's hold him. Man, had to go to Van Persie. Van Persie don't get held to GOAT standards.
Bro, I don't think
Aguero, as good as he is, does not get held to GOAT standards. So now all of a sudden we gotta compare him to man below his weight class. Because when we compare him to man in his weight class who get those shouts, he looks terrible. Even who Ryan mentioned Aguero. Aguero don't get GOAT shouts.
Doesn't Aguero
don't get GOAT shouts?
Like, but doesn't Aguero get put in the conversation of the greatest striker in Prem history?
Because he is one.
Yeah, but he deserves to be in that conversation.
He is.
But is that not goal status?
No,
not goal status.
That's just Premier League.
We're talking overall.
Okay. So Ibra or Henry? Ibra or Henry?
Why are you asking this question?
Okay, Ibra or Shearer?
No, ads. You weren't. You missed it. Ryan held Zlatan to GOAT standards. He said he's one of the GOATs. That's where this stemmed from. I didn't pluck this out of the sky. He said that. So it's like, all right, let's.
I'm gonna watch his Zlatan comp after this.
Yeah, watch the Scorpion
kicks.
Like my point.
This the
point.
Like,
the point I'm making is we don't now all of a sudden when I ask Ryan who's he better than, we're talking about players who don't get mentioned in that conversation.
Flawless, I don't even think
don't get them shouts.
like that,
Aguero don't get. Nah, I'm saying because Ryan mentioned it. That's what it was. Oh, he's one of the best. Let's compare him to the top guys.
Nah, never put him on the same level as Higuain. He's clear of Higuain.
You just running back.
I don't disrespect
my point
him
is stop doing.
Higuain, is that how deep you have to go, bro?
Nah, Brian said it in the comments. Oh, nah, don't compare Higuain.
Nah,
Higuain is crazy.
Of course, of course, Ryan is waffling. Of course.
I mean, both have the same amount of European trophies.
No, but Flawless is right though. Like,
no, hey,
Higuain has a European trophy.
Yo, even outside.
Yeah, they both have a Europa League.
He just ain't done enough.
Oh yeah.
All right, I will admit that.
Yeah,
I think
he won at
it was maybe a
United.
bit. I shouldn't have said he's
And I
one of
swear
the greatest
every
of all
time
time, but I do think
left,
he's one of the best
glad we
strikers
cleared
of
that
his
up.
generation.
Yeah, glad we cleared that up. I disagree with that.
And I think he's the most. I still stand by he's the most talented striker.
Cool. That you can have that. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
just mother. What's the point?
Just watch a few Drogba comps and you'll change your mind.
Flawless is right though, because if you look at his resume,
No one's watching that Eastside merch.
It doesn't look great in terms of his UCL record. And every time, every time he left the team, bro, I swear they were hella successful.
Yeah,
which
they
makes it
won
even
it.
worse.
Yes, bro. He
teams
left
in a row,
he left the Inter and Barca team, and they went on to be successful because he didn't fit the system and the way he wanted to play.
If they weren't successful, then it wouldn't look as bad. But they won a treble. It's peak, man.
The only team that he's left that hasn't been successful is Man United.
But Man United, Man United.
And this is the indictment of Zlatan's career, and like I said, man, because he has a whole campaign of like, I am Zlatan, I'm the greatest. Like, this is what I'm trying to say.
That's
Because
if you gotta tell everyone that you're the greatest, you ain't the greatest, bro.
This
and he
is
comes
my
from the
point.
slums, and he comes from the slums and everything. And
this is
if you're the greatest, people are just gonna call you the greatest.
Nah, he's got an ego, man. What's wrong with that?
And to add, but the ego, but there's nothing wrong with having an ego.
Yeah, but he's his own biggest fan.
Yeah, but like just deliver.
There ain't
on
no
the pitch.
Zlatan stan. Zlatan is a Zlatan stan.
I'm a Zlatan stan.
Yeah, how about you deliver on the
Be
pitch?
ashamed of yourself, man.
Yeah. No, he'll be a Zlatan
That doesn't
stan
help
until
your point, bro.
No, he'll be a Zlatan stan until he misses against Spurs or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And that in the Champions League or some shit like that. Then it's like, oh, it's terrible.
Is
he's
40 years old, you know?
How do you not know he's still playing?
I think he's on the bench for.
Also, this.
Yeah, he's on the. He's
Ryan,
by Giroud.
Ryan, you do know Giroud was the one leading the line for that Serie A title for AC Milan.
Oh yeah, I know he was. Yeah, Zlatan was having like painkilling injections in the knee and shit like that. I know.
Also, ads, respect TW14.
Yeah, and
respect
actually, I don't put the whole what's it called? Like, I don't put everything on the channel. But is it a part? Is it?
I didn't start it. Yes. I didn't start.
But Ronaldo's R9, should I say? His record in Europe isn't good, and that's a black mark on his resume. Shame injuries.
But he's won 2 World Cups, so who cares?
Yeah, but he had injuries, so he's got an excuse.
The World Cup, no, it's not an excuse because he still should have done better in teams he was in. However, he still
because I read about it in it. I read when he was at Real Madrid. Yeah, they used to be like going far in the Champions League, but he'd get injured towards the end of the season, and then they get knocked out whilst he was injured. So at the end of the day, like
injuries plagued him. They did. I know he would have been on the pitch for some. though. I know he definitely would have been on the pitch for some of them. 100%.
He's got that
injured for everyone.
To United, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a fantastic. One of the best performances I've ever seen from one of Kaka's arguably better. One of the 2 best performances I've seen from a position. It was nowhere near it. You know what I'm saying? It was nowhere near it.
I know. I'm joking.
Oh yeah, Flawless. Since you've seen both of them, because I saw this comparison on Twitter, I have my answer, but I want to ask you: who do you think was better, Kaka or Neymar?
Kaka. Actually, that being said,
because of the balance.
I need to see no. I need to see Neymar's career finish out because Neymar at Barca was different. Neymar at Barca was
that
ridiculous.
was a very mature thing
but
to say.
Also, Kaka at AC Milan was different, and then I seen him fall off at Real Madrid. So I need to see what Neymar's film's not finished. So I don't know what Neymar is going to do. So right now it's in the balance because they've had the same career. You know what's crazy? They've had very similar career paths. up until this point.
Were you disappointed by
like Kaka? Like Kaka was the guy at AC Milan, got the big move, he didn't hit.
Yeah,
Neymar was cold at Barca, got the big move, and it's not slapped. Even though Kaka's got like a World Cup in there, it's very similar. So I can't say yet. I can't say
that
yet.
summer from Real Madrid was the most insane thing ever. They got in Cristiano Ronaldo, Kaká, Karim Benzema, Xabi Alonso, Raul Abidal, and Arbeloa. Arbeloa is quality for them.
Yeah,
but they let go Huntelaar, Snyder, Robin. Oh my god!
Huntelaar's underrated as well, by the way.
And what Martaz has said about Benzema is facts, bro. But his link up here is better than Slam, man. What are you doing here, bro?
Yeah, he is the best link up play ever that I've seen. I didn't see.
I agree.
And he's a better dribbler as well. Let's be real, because like Leon Benz.
If we're talking Leon Benz, then yeah, fam.
Yeah, I agree.
And to Mohamed, who says if Kaka was bad at Real Madrid fans with us, it's not that he was bad at Real. It's just that he didn't kick on the way we expected. We were expecting to see Kaka the level he was at AC Milan, at Real Madrid, and beyond. And it never happened for him. I think he got. I might be wrong here. I think he got a bad injury. I think
he did suffer from injuries at Madrid.
I think he got a real bad one. And to Thomas, who says stream until midnight, please. Wait, it's 2:15 a.m. Where are you, Thomas? Let me know.
Oh,
because it's gone midnight over here.
This guy's still in 2021. What are you doing?
Yeah, you could.
There you go.
By the way, what are your guys' predictions for the games tomorrow?
I don't care, man.
Ad says Neymar's only legacy. Let me get to this. This is a good point. Neymar's only legacy is the MSN error, and his career just turned out to be disappointing. Brazil even won the Copa America without him. That's why I paused when C1 asked me the question, because I need to see our name. Because Neymar can still be that guy. If he helps PSG win a champs, if he helps PSG win a champs, if he helps Brazil win a Copa America, like say they win 2 or 3 champs before he retires, they win Copa America, we're looking at Neymar different. Because Neymar's in that bracket where I keep saying being talented, ironically, is all well and good. When are you going to deliver? We did this on Agenda FC. I'm tired of people saying, oh, such and such is talented on his day. How about you deliver today? Because there's nobody who's got a statue outside of a stadium just because they were talented. How about you deliver some good performances? How about you deliver some trophies? You, man, this is Chelsea man on here. Who you lot got outside your stadium? Who's got statues outside your stadium player-wise? Recent
just
era?
Peter Osgood.
Is there anyone else of recent times?
No. They've only got one statue out there.
Okay. Well, I use for instance.
But they've got like a shed wall where they put players on.
Okay, so who's on the wall?
You got Terry, Lampard, Drogba, Ashley Cole.
Oh, that knee slide merchant.
Keep going.
Zola.
All players who were incredible for you lot and delivered trophies, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Some didn't, but were good players around the time. Remember, we had a 50-year period with our league title.
Yeah, it was. Did Zola ever win anything for you lot? Side note.
Yeah. He won the Super Cup. He won 2 FA Cups. I think there's one more European trophy in there too, but I'm not sure which one.
See, my point. That's my point. Is that United, we have like a similar thing outside Old Trafford. Then you go see all them players on there are talented, but all of them delivered.
Yep.
There's no one recent though. I think Lampard's the most recent one.
Okay, I'm surprised. No Aspilicueta.
Nah, I don't think they've added anyone in a while, to be honest. Like Aspi, Kante, Hazard should be in there at least.
Yeah. And guess what? And let me ask you, and let me just get all 3 of those won you trophies, right?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, they won everything.
You see a common theme here, people. You know what I'm saying? Hazard. Yeah, go on.
I've got a question for
Abdi's question.
What did he say?
About Lewandowski.
Let me have a look. Hold up. What time?
He's saying is Lewandowski's career overrated?
No. We did everything he was supposed to do.
I think in terms of his trophies, he's won everything he's won. I just think when you look at Benzema, he has like a lot of moments. I don't know if, apart from like the Dortmund one where he scored 4 goals at the Bernabeu.
Against Madrid, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe arguably the run up until the UCL that he won, but he didn't do well in the final. I can't think of many moments in his career
I'd have
like
to go
that, but I
back
think
because I
he's
know there'd be more. But I know he's got
The
what is
5
it?
goals
Is it
in 9 minutes.
Is it 2 or 3 champs? Has he got? Has he got 2?
He's one. He's got one.
It's just one.
Is it
He
just
got
the one?
one,
So
yeah.
he's delivered the
of course.
champs. He's delivered a Bundesliga. He's helped Poland reach a World Cup.
The reason why, when I think a lot of people like, oh, he's just Bundesliga merchant. I think people are a bit harsh on that because he won back to back at Dortmund as well. Like,
Yeah, he's
that wasn't an
delivered
easy feat to do at the end of the day.
everywhere he's been in terms of GNA, trophies, overall play.
Yeah,
he's delivered. Like, you can debate where it is. He deserves everything. He deserves all of his plaudits.
Yeah, it's
but
just
I
all
do
over
agree with
Zlatan.
C1 because in the Champions
we don't
League
call him
over
a
the
goat.
years, like in those big games, there have slightly been quite a few games where he has disappeared quite a bit. I'll be real with you.
But that's outside of Cristiano Ronaldo. That's every single attacking player.
But he's done it a bit too much, I think. But that's my opinion. When I've seen, I think he's done it a bit too much.
So Zlatan's done it more. See what I'm talking about? Zlatan's done it more.
No,
you have to hold that.
But you're calling no, just to show the hypocrisy in your nonsense. That's what it is. Zlatan's done it more. You just said, oh, he's doing it too much. Lewandowski shits all over him in Europe. You know what I'm talking about? People don't argue with people on Twitter.
Zlatan's personality is literally all does like.
And people want to know why I don't talk to Ryan outside of this is because of conversations like this.
No, but
you know the Benzema and Lewandowski thing is, yeah. I think the key difference is that Benzema's whole narrative about his career has changed because of the Champions League run that he just recently had. I think without that, I would have put Lewandowski ahead of him personally.
It was a conversation.
Well, there was a time Benzema was really considered a proper scrub. Like Madrid sent, but like he got a new contract. Madrid fans were all out questioning why he was getting a new contract at the time as well. Like that was like, and this is what I say. Like this is what great players can do. Like, and if you have the ability, that's what I always say about Neymar. For me as well, which I want him to do, is you have the ability to do something like this, to go and change your whole narrative about your whole career. And this is something that I thought Kane could do, but I don't think he is that type of player that can do it. But this is what you sometimes have to do to change your narratives about your career. Because now Benzema went from like he was like the third wheel in that whole Ronaldo, Bale, Benzema wheel to being like, yo, he's one of the best strikers of his generation though, again, like, and he started off as one of the most talented in his generation as well at Lyon, and now he kind of ended as the best one too. So you know what I'm saying, like, but if he didn't have that run, I would have said Lewandowski though.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
And Steve, write your question again because I missed it because we are going to end shortly. But yeah, go on, Taza. Say what you're saying. Go on.
Neymar or Bale?
Bale.
In terms of what?
I can't lie.
Because like we need to go.
Neymar, you know what's crazy is when you look at those 2 front sixes, well, there's 2 front threes, 6 overall. He's had the worst career out of a lot of them.
Yeah.
In terms of what they've done over the career and the level they've produced, I'd have to say
because
Bale,
the whole conversation, there's the whole conversation with those 6 was Neymar's the best after Ronaldo and Messi. But
the way Gareth Bale carried Wales over the years in tournaments and 2 tournaments is actually ridiculous. Like it's a joke to watch.
And Steve, I said write your question again. Write your because I missed it. You had a Newcastle question. I did miss that. And to Brian, who says Lewandowski relies on chances created for him. The worse the team plays, the worse he performs. That's right to an extent because Lewandowski is an old school. He's a much more traditional 9. When did Lewandowski make his debut?
He came through
because he made his debut in Poland. I think he wasn't even doing his debut in Germany.
What I'm saying is like, how old is he? 34 now?
He's 34, 35.
I know what
started noticing him when he was under Klopp at Dortmund.
Yeah, but my point is when he was breaking through, was it early 2000s?
Yeah,
like when he started playing professionally. So yeah, he's from that era where you need to do this. Yeah,
I know what Steve's question is. Sorry, he's basically asking, what's everyone's basically Steve is going to have a debate with Terry about why Newcastle will get top 4 or they can get top 4. So basically he's asking us,
what are our points for why Newcastle can get top four, and what are our points against them getting top four?
For top four is being under very little pressure. Number one.
I think there's a lot of reasons why they can get top
under
four.
one. Secondly,
they'll invest in January.
Yeah, obviously you have the checkbook. Thirdly, the competition around you isn't great. Chelsea are not in a great state. Liverpool are not in a great state. United squad isn't the best.
One game a week.
Spurs with Conte, 1 game a week. And then the against is, well, even though there's no pressure from outside, the pressure from within. Injuries. What happens when you get a couple bad results?
Even the manager himself, like Eddie Howe's not
in this situation,
being at this stage, like managing like a top 4 team, going for that position. So there's sort of these. I think they can get top 4. Personally, I think the top 4 will be City, Arsenal, United, and then it's either Tottenham or Newcastle for me. I'd probably edge Newcastle actually. I think Spurs are going to crumble at some point.
Yeah, so that's what I'd say, Steve. And you, Steve, you know football well enough. I know, even though we've added stuff, you'll have more than that anyway. Like, they're all for and against. 110%. Oh, yeah, you lot, let me not forget, there's 47 of you lot locked in, which is sick. Hit the like button on the video. Make sure you do that. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you do that. Don't forget to go subscribe to Carefree Lewis G as well. Don't forget the link for that is underneath in the description. And check out as well, man. It's Christmas Day. Well, it's Christmas night now. All that Christmas money you got. Go check out www.thelatesttrends.net, people. Online designer clothing store. And it's online designer clothes at cheaper prices. All your top brands are on there. So make sure you check it out. They got men's wear on there. They have females wear, kids wear. You can see it there. Off-White, Palms Angels, Prada, Stone Island, Armani, Versace. The list goes on and on and on. So make sure you check it out. www.thelatesttrends.net. Make sure www.thelatesttrends.net. The link for that is also underneath in the description. The link for everything Sarcasm City TV related is underneath every single live stream video. Everything, all the info you need. So like I said, make sure you go subscribe to Lewis's channel, which I'm going to add to the title, and subscribe here as well. And before we close out, you lot all head over. There's over 40 of you lot. Go head over to the Twitch, people. Head over to the Twitch, because I think Timo is still live. I believe so. He's live on the Twitch doing the Golden State Warriors versus Memphis Grizzlies NBA regular season watch along. So head over there, because that's his third stream. So yeah, go help him out, because he is depressed because the Lakers got beat. So he's in dire straits. Like, he was looking miserable, but he's perked up a little bit, and he's probably dived into some gals' DMs or some shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we move.
Even Jesus rest, even God rested on a Sunday, man. Hey.
See, look, he said it there, innit? Timo don't, innit? Yes, I'm still live until 6 a.m., which means he's going to be doing... Right, you doing Suns Nuggets? Right, Timo's all right, Timo, fair.
Hey, this is the grind. This is what I'm talking about.
The grind really don't stop, people. The grind really don't stop.
So make sure people tune in.
Go on.
Make sure you tune in.
Yeah, go tune in. All of you lot, head over there, innit? You know why? Because I'm a drop in. So I need to see all you lot, because I'm legit going to drop into that stream and see how he's doing. 100%. But yeah, man, love to everyone that has locked in. We're back tomorrow. Well, today, technically now, with... Is it... What's the first game? I keep forgetting.
Tottenham place, I think.
No. The first what? Sorry, I should have said the half-5 game.
Yeah. Oh, it's against Villa.
There we go.
Oh no.
Villa Liverpool. Is that your place or is that Villa? Is that your place?
I've got a 3-1 Villa win on that.
Wait, is that your place?
No, it's at Villa.
Oh, it's at Villa Park. All right. So Aston Villa versus Liverpool, that watch along. And then after that, you will get Arsenal versus West Ham, people. Again, all of this is on the upcoming live stream schedule. NFL show as well. Tomorrow, that'll be on the Twitch as well. All of these things on the upcoming live stream schedules. But yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. I hope you enjoyed the show. You know what I'm saying? And had a good Christmas. Have a good Boxing Day. And all that good stuff. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.